What's up, guys? Hey, Britt. Britt is here. That means it is maybe PogChamp. Maybe it's PogChamp. This better be a freaking artifact beta stream, or I stayed up for nothing. Nope. Nope. They are, no betas begin until October, Kaz. But in October, there will be one. So yeah, you stayed up for nothing if you were counting on an artifact beta stream. However, Britt and I are going to chat about some artifact cards though, so let me, Britt, you want to do Skype or Discord? And let me get on to both of those things. What works better for you, man? Discord. Cool. Testing.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey. I can hear you.
Nice.
Twitch chat. How is the volume of Brit relative to me? Is it all right? Can you guys hear him? Does he need to get turned up, turned down, turned sideways?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Twitch chat. Give us a response.
What do you guys think? He's quiet. Can you turn yourself up, or can I do that? Let's see.
I am on max volume right now.
You're at max volume.
You can right click on my image on Discord there, and you can like turn my personal volume up. So
user volume 100%. Awesome. So maybe what I need to do is kick up my desktop sound volume, which is a little bit down. Okay, hold on.
yeah, let me go grab the artifact card list so I can look at those, because remembering from memory is going to kill my mind.
I'll put them on stream too. But yeah, that's cool. Hey, thanks for the follow, McClure911. Much appreciated, sir. Nice to have you. I can hear you, but not him as well. All right, I'm gonna fix that. Let's see.
There you go. I posted them on Discord.
Okay, cool. Let me also like clear off the UI and stuff. There we go. And let me raise the volume. How about? All right, start talking a little bit, Britt.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
How's that, guys? Okay, say a couple more things.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
No, he didn't actually speak into his mic better. I actually, I'm messing with the volume on my end. So is it a little more equal now? He's loud now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, hold on. All right, let me split the difference. Okay, so it was 17. That was 10. Let's try 14. Okay. How about now?
I'm leaning in. Don't you worry.
How about now? Talk now.
It's perfect, apparently. Got it. Now we just touched nothing, and audio problems should hopefully not be an issue.
All right. Better, guys? Better. Going okay. Once. Going twice. Okay. Do you have a Discord, Silver? I'm just in the Duelist Discord at the moment.
It's good. Nice.
It's good. Okay. Artifact cards. All right. Oh, it's the card database. This isn't even the...
Yeah, these are all the cards we know of so far, at least.
Is it going to show the special effects and things on the cards? Like,
yeah, you can see, like, abilities and whatnot.
If a hero has, like, a built-in ability, is it going to show it?
Yeah.
Like there. Oh, sweet. It has rollover. Oh, wow. This is great. Okay, cool. Cool. So, I was actually able to secure an artifact beta key thanks to a friend of mine, which is awesome.
Nice.
Who was working the show earlier this morning. In fact, it is Mr. McClure911 who is in chat. So thank you, sir, for helping me get
Oh,
that
damn.
beta key.
McClure the freaking god, dude.
Yeah, he is the man. He actually was able to get it without even having to play the game. He's just like, "Can I just get one? This show is really hectic," and they gave him one that was awesome.
Damn.
He's the man, though. He's like freaking Ferris Bueller, like just working the booth. Anyways, so let's look at some of these. So for those of you guys who don't know how the game works, it'd be nice to have a screenshot. Let me get like a screenshot of the 3 lanes so I can like refer to it. Artifact screenshot. Just to have one up so I can like talk about stuff. Okay, so I'll get a 1-lane screenshot and then a 3-lane screenshot. Okay, so here's a 3-lane screenshot, which I'll put over here. Turn off ad blocker. Come on, man. Are you serious? Really? Okay, screw that. Let me find a different one. Here's a good single lane screenshot. Let's grab this guy.
So far this data is from pretty much, I believe it's every card we like have seen and know is an official card, like if from an official source that it's in the game.
Yeah.
This is all information people have from like playing the actual demo pack.
That's cool. God, I
And
hate how
reveals they've done.
I hate how Google image search changed it so you can't just click the image and get a close-up of it anymore. Now it just takes you to the website that has it. I'm trying to get some reference shots up here so we can talk about this stuff. No, that one sucks. God, am I just gonna have to like...
Oh man, that link.
Okay, this is good. Alright, sweet. It just went to the website instead of the image. Just take me right to the image, for God's sake. Like, how do I get this image blown up on my screen? I click it and it goes to a website now. That's so bad. You used to be able to click it and just get
right click, open image in new tab.
Image in new tab. Let's try that. Ah, thanks, Britt. Boy, you'd think like I would have a little bit more technical prowess here. Anyways, let's find a 3-lane shot. This looks pretty good. Open image.
Yeah, there's I've seen a couple, but they're all really small for some reason.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna be it's pretty small, but that's fine because I'm just gonna use it like briefly to like point at shit. Okay, cool. So for those of you guys who don't know, Artifact is a game that has 3 lanes like this, and you got 3 towers. Your opponent has 3 towers here, and you have 3 towers here. They each have well, they're supposed to have 30 health, but they were modified to 40 for some folks. Oh no, the champion got a handicap to 30. Okay, so I guess they always have 40 health here, and you start out with on the left side is how much mana you have available, and then how much mana you've spent. So you have 3 of 3 mana to start, and then every round you get 1 more. So then there's 4 mana, then 5, then 6. And you can do things that modify that and give you more mana, like Ramp Druid in Hearthstone and stuff. But in general, this is your mana, this is your tower health, and you have 3 of these, right? So you have...
Yeah, that's what I found super interesting, is that like you technically have 3 different mana pools that can affect each other if you want them to.
They could, although most cards are only playable in the lane that you're on, but sometimes you can cast things in other lanes. So there's some strategy, like, do I go all in here? So you win the game when you destroy 2 towers of your opponent. So you can destroy the same one twice, or you can destroy 1 here and then 1 there. Although, whenever you destroy the first tower, it comes back stronger. So destroying the same tower twice is harder than it is to destroy 1 in one lane and 1 in another lane, okay? So I'm just kind of talking over the basics so that when we go over these cards, people will have a context for it. So then, each individual card is kind of like a Magic card or a Hearthstone card, right? You've got your attack, your defense, and they line up. So this guy is going to attack this guy. So you've got a 2-4 trading with a 2-4. Neither one will kill each other. They'll just do 2 damage to each other. And damage sticks, right? So when 2 damage is done after that happens, he'll be at 2 health unless something heals him or he dies. Not like, you know, Magic the Gathering, which heals after combat. These guys stay damaged like WoW TCG or Duelist, right?
Yeah, they stay damaged.
Yeah. There is armor, the concept of armor, and if you have armor, it shows up in the middle here. And then any damage that's going in is reduced by that armor permanently. Like it doesn't crack the armor; the armor stays there. So it's just like a permanent Arclight Regalia for as many armor as you have. Is how armor works. And these guys
Makes
with
effective health so much.
yeah, exactly. And these guys here, these gray cards are just like generic minions. They're called creeps. And the cards with the little slots at the top here are hero cards, and they're special, and they do extra things, and you can equip them with stuff in these slots. And they're better. They're better than creeps. And when creeps die, they just get destroyed permanently. When a hero dies, it just goes away up into this little section up here, and it tells you how many turns are remaining before that hero can come back onto the battlefield. And it's interesting because sometimes you want a hero to die so that you can resummon him in a different lane. You're just like, this lane sucks. I've got too much stuff here. I need support in another lane. So you get your hero killed on purpose, and then you summon him back in a different lane, which is a pretty cool strategy I saw. What's up,
Yeah, it looks
Cracks?
like ways to move heroes around is gonna be like super powerful.
Yeah, it
Just
seems
ways
like
to get your guys in other lanes.
yeah. Well, the only way to get a guy in another lane that I'm aware of is to kill him, and then summon him.
Uh, I think you can use Blink Dagger, and I think there's like a Town Pool scroll, but other than that, I don't know if there's anything else.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen those cards yet. So that's the basics, and now I feel like we can look at the cards unless anybody has any questions about the core mechanics of the game. We can look at some cards and start talking about them. Let's bring up your list here, which is... let me get that link. I had it. Oh, it was in Discord. And here it is. All right. So, are these hero cards or creeps? Is Axe a creep?
They're heroes. If you click on type, you can just click on hero.
All right, so let's look at the heroes. Okay, so these are only heroes now. Okay, cool. So, the colors are red, blue, green, and black. And they each have their own sort of, style to them, the colors. Like red seem to be really strong and, heavy on damage. Very combat based from what I can tell. What do you think, Brett?
Wait, pardon?
It seems like red is like the combat class. Like a lot of heavy
Yeah,
damage, heavy armor, lots of battle based
Red seems
effects.
to have the best statted heroes by
Yeah.
far. Just every red character has elite has either minimally good stats or amazing. I don't think there's been a red hero we've seen that has bad stats. They all just are beefy boys. It's the thick faction.
Yeah. Okay, so just looking at like 7-Eleven, like holy crap, man. And looking at a lot of the minions, they're like 2 and 3 damage. Like cracking down 11 health is gonna take a long time. So, like these guys are super beefy. 8, 12, 6, 11,
Yeah,
6,
like
8.
Axe literally has the best stats of any character in the game. He's got 7 attack, 2 armor, and 11 health. Like nothing can outright kill Axe in a single hit right now in the game. Like
Nothing
in
can
turn
kill.
one, some heroes can actually just end up dead. So far, from what we know, nothing will kill Axe. If Axe is put on the board turn one, he's not dying.
Or Bristleback. Bristleback has 12.
Yeah, like I don't think anything can kill Bristleback either. Just like they're two really safe heroes.
Well, there
They're
is
just
an
really safe.
instant kill card. There's a coup de grace, which you discard a card like a Soulfire, in Hearthstone. You discard a random card and destroy a hero. So even an 11 health guy just gone.
Yeah, but I think that's like 6 mana, so
That's true. You can't do it
even
right
then,
away.
it's gonna take them a while before they can get there to use it on them.
That's true. That's true. So Bristleback has this passive effect on it here, which says modify Bristleback with +2 armor after a hero blocking it dies. So it's disgusting when this guy kills. Oh, it has to be a hero. It can't be a creep. But if it kills a hero, it gains 2 armor, and that's permanent. It's like equipping permanent Arclight Regalia for 2 every time he kills a hero. This guy is crazy, right?
Yeah, if there's ways to like move him so he's attacking a hero that he can just kill easily,
Yeah,
or just like
yeah.
get him to duel or fight a hero,
Yeah, like
Bristleback will just stack up armor
you
until he's basically undamageable.
yeah, yeah, then they have to like just like destroy him with a destroy card. Like you swap him over one spot, right, with another enemy or something so he kills a hero. Cuz he probably
Yeah.
at 8 attack he's going to kill most dudes.
Yeah, A attack. Like if we go through the hero list, let's see, who can he actually kill like turn one? You can kill Crystal Maiden, Earthshaker, Jawei the Wise, Luna, Zeus,
Yeah.
Necrophos, Phantom Assassin, Riley the Cunning, Zola Khan.
Our hero's
He
free
can't.
play.
Oh, he can kill Rix as well, but he can't kill Chen, Farven, the Dreamer,
Yeah.
Lycan, Axe, Keith,
Yeah.
Legion Commander, Pargnot. So like he can kill probably most of the characters in the game right now.
Yeah, heroes
Like
are free to play.
there's
They don't have mana
like
costs.
yeah, like there's a high percentage chance he'll end up killing a hero turn one. Like because most of the heroes in the game he can kill.
So, Britt, if you watch gameplay demos, is it clear like when you put a guy onto the field? So when you play a card in a lane, you can put it exactly where you want it. Although I think it has to be either left or right of a guy. I don't think you can like if your hero is here and this card was not here in the center. I don't think you can just put a card on the far left. Can you? Can you put it in any lane, or does it, I think it has to be sort of like one left or one right of a guy on your board.
From watching the stream they've been doing, it looks like you select what lanes a thing goes into, but you don't get to select the exact slot it goes to.
You do. I
So,
think you do.
but they're
Because I've
really
seen.
out of
Yeah, I've seen a video where you place a card and the square and there are like 6 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7 squares in each lane, and you can put it exactly where you want it, as far as I could tell.
okay.
But I don't know if you can put it with a
Because to me, it looked
gap.
like they were just okay.
Like,
To me, it looked like they were just lining them up in like to go to a lane, and then they just like cycled into the positions they were given.
let's see. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you the scene I'm talking about from this gameplay video. All right, let me find that scene where he played a minion. Now, when you play a hero, you just say this lane, and it goes in randomly. But when you're playing a minion, I believe you can place it. And I'm trying to find. Come on, man. Where is it? Where is the scene where he plays a dude? A dude. So here's an example of a hero going into the lane. He's just gonna say, and this hero kind of come back to life after being killed, and he's just dragging it into the center lane, and it's just gonna play it with this guy randomly. You don't have control. God damn. You don't have control over this positioning. It just goes into the lane, and it just goes in. I'm not sure exactly what these arrows mean, but
Yeah,
it just.
see, it looks like you just line them up to go into a lane there. But I don't think you're picking the slots.
No, you don't in that
Those are
phase.
just-
But when it's your turn on a lane and you play a minion, it does. And I'm
Oh, okay then.
trying to find an example of that.
So when you get so if you actually play a creep from your hand, you can choose where it goes into the lane. But
Yeah, and I'm just not sure if you
when
can
you're
play it
lining
with
your
the
heroes up to go in.
here. Okay, here.
Uh,
Okay, so he's gonna play a minion here on this turn. See? Here. He's dragging this red mist pillager. Oh, and you can even put it with a gap. So the 4 squares light up, and it looks like you can
okay,
only
so-
play it across from an enemy. You can't like play it in this 5th slot here, which is free to hit the tower. right? Because
Yeah. Okay.
so there are some placement rules. It looks like. So he's playing it here to block
You betrayed.
this big guy, but then the opponent played a card that says, "Fight your dude before combat," and just killed it. Okay. Cool. So let's go back to the database here. What is this guy's effect? The Legion Commander has a continuous effect that says +2 retaliate. Do you know what retaliate is?
But believe retaliate is whenever something attacks her, she like gets a counter attack for 2 damage. So if
It's like
it's combat
thorns.
phase, yeah. So if it's combat phase and she attacks it and it attacks her, she'll hit it for 6. It'll hit her back, and then she'll get to retaliate for 2. So in combat phase, anything she's attacking, she'll do plus
8.
2 damage to.
So 8.
Yeah, yeah. But like if they disarm her, I think it is, and she can't attack in a phase, and they just attack her, she'll at least still backhand them for 2.
Okay, so there's always 2. So the only way to get around this is direct damage spell.
Yeah.
So
If
any
you try and
combat.
use combat to like, yeah, if you in any combat where the enemy hits her, she'll deal 2 damage. If she gets to hit them as well, then she deals 8 basically, or +2 on whatever attack is.
Arrow indicates which units they will attack. Yeah, that is these arrows here on the tips of the cards indicate which units they'll attack. But there was that one phase that we were just watching in that video where the cards came onto the board and they all had arrows on the backs of the cards, and that I wasn't quite clear on what it meant. If you happen to know that from watching, feel free to speak up and say so. 50% chance it'll be straight and 25% chance each to move to the left or right. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, what else we got here? Then we've got Pugna, which has an active ability, Condemn a random enemy improvement. So an improvement is an ongoing effect that goes here or here. It just sits on the board, and it's either a passive effect that like 2 damage every turn to all enemies kind of thing, or it's an active ability that's just like deal 2, and you can do that once per deal 2 damage to any unit. You can do that once per turn, and it shows up as a little icon here. Let me see if I can find a picture of one. They don't have one here, but actually in this game they do. Here, so look here. You see this little gold circle here? This is an effect that does 2 damage to all enemies every turn before combat starts, right? Just before combat starts. So this is called an improvement. And the only way to get, and this guy has one too up here. I don't know what this does, but these are improvements. And the only way to get rid of them are with cards or effects that target improvements, such as this. Condemn a random enemy improvement. And I guess you can use this once per round. Is that right, Brett?
With Pugna,
Yeah, can you use that Nether
uh,
Blast like once per round?
I'm pretty sure they have cooldowns. Let's see.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't say on here, but I'm pretty sure Pugna's ability has like a 4-turn cooldown.
4 turn,
Yeah,
not just
because just
one.
being able to destroy an improvement whenever you want would be insanely powerful. Just
Yeah, okay.
if it was every,
It should say like cooldown
yeah, it
4.
should say here. But like Pugna's ability seems really powerful. Just being able to go, yeah, I don't want to see that. Bye. Oh, you tried to ramp. No, you're not allowed.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, seems really good.
I haven't seen a lot of
Also,
card game
stats aren't bad
launches,
either.
but this one seems to be well backed. Yeah, I mean it's Valve, right? Valve has a lot of good marketing. So, and Hemp asked if I'm skeptical or hyped for this. A little bit of both, I would say. I don't know about you, Britt, but I'm hyped because it's super polished and looks really interesting. I'm skeptical because the games are really long and it looks very complicated. What do you think, Britt?
I'm looking forward to it pretty much because I played another game that had lanes in it like this, and I really enjoyed the gameplay in that game. And
What game was it? Eternal?
no, it was Infinity Wars. It was a really small game, like even smaller than Duelist. Just the game died really early, but I really enjoyed the game.
I think you're right, McClure. This Nether Blast probably has a cooldown. It just doesn't say what it is on here. So let's go into the blue guys. So what is Blue's, Britt, from your observation, what is Blue's theme in this game?
They're the magic guys, right? They're the wizard in Hearthstone.
So
They're all about spells and active effects because their heroes do not have good
yeah,
stats.
look at that.
Their heroes
2
have the
attack.
worst. absolute stats in the game.
They're worse than like
Because if you
creeps.
look at yeah, like if you look at stats, like the most important thing to look at for, right, in my opinion, is like for attack. Because if they don't have for attack, they can't kill melee creeps.
Melee creeps are all 4 health.
Yeah, melee creeps are two fours. So if you don't have four attack, you're not killing melee creeps. And if you're not killing melee creeps instantly, it means that they're gonna start stacking up and that you could just get overrun.
What's a melee creep? Like these little gray guys here.
They're the ones that get put in lanes automatically.
Oh, the generic creeps. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the generic ones that you just
So
get spawned in lanes for free. They're
yeah, it's
two fours.
interesting. So there's like the concept of these health thresholds and damage thresholds, just like Duelist has and Hearthstone has, right? And when there's a 4 damage is a big threshold, you want to make sure your things in front of it have at least 4 attack, and some of these don't. Actually, all of them don't.
Yeah, I think the health threshold is like I think the health threshold is probably like what six, and then every number up from there because that just increases the amount of characters you don't die to.
Is
But
that
I think you probably want at least like six health, and then the best place to be from there would be like nine.
mm-hmm. Is there a Wrath of God effect? I've seen a AOE for 4. I've seen like a Flame Strike effect, but I haven't looked at all the cards yet, so I don't know if there's a Wrath of God. I doubt there's a Destroy Everything in a
There's
lane.
no, as far as I've seen, there's no destroy everything,
Four
but there
damage
is a
though.
couple cards that just do a lot of damage board wise.
Yeah, there's like a 4 damage AOE with that Zeus card, right?
Yeah, it's four damage to every hero on the board,
Hero,
piercing. So they just like, unless they're damage immune, they're taking four damage.
right? So her Crystal Maiden's got a passive here. After the first time an allied spell is played in each lane, restore 2 mana to the tower in that lane. So that's a nice kind of heal. I mean, these guys seem like strong utility, strong magic. They're probably good late game, but boy, they're probably hard to keep alive. I've
Yeah,
pre-ordered
they have
this one.
really good abilities to back up their bad stats.
Deck box dungeons. I haven't seen that game, Thurndos. Then we've got Earthshaker, who's Fisher. Fisher is a stun its enemy and neighbors. So it's going to stun the dude across from it and the two dudes right and left. So what does that mean? They just don't attack back?
Yeah, they don't attack for the turn basically.
So
And I
they will,
think
but they will
that's
receive damage. They just can't deal it.
yeah. Yeah, they can't deal any damage, but they will still get hit,
But this would
which makes it a
strike
really
back
good
for 2.
ability. I
Right.
think it has like a two-turn cooldown as well, so like he's actually really good.
Dota has taunts. This game better have some form of that. They do. I mean, well, taunts. I mean, you can line up your dudes how you want.
I think there's a spell that says a creature, yeah, choose a unit it taunts. So
Did you see any form
there's
of first
definitely
strike?
no, not from what I've seen at least.
I didn't see that either. So even if you're stunned, so like if Earthshaker's across from Legion Commander and Earthshaker stuns Legion Commander, the two retaliate still happens, right?
Yeah, even if Legion Commander's stunned and he hits her, he's still gonna get hit for two damage.
Yeah.
Which means that even if he did stun her and attacked her, she'd still end up dealing him more damage than he dealt her because she has one armor.
Oh, the one armor, I didn't even see that. Yeah. Jeez, these red guys are huge.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
All right, so let's see the next guy.
I'm just looking at the red cards and I just want to play red because I'm just like, you know what? I won't know how to
Timmy!
play the game. I'll just throw big boys at
Just
people.
Timmy it. Yeah, there you go. J-Moy the Wise has a effect, draw a card. So, I mean, that's good. Especially if you have an aggro deck, this is probably good, or you have a lot of cheap spells. This is good. I don't know what the cooldown is, but probably a couple turns. Luna
Yeah, I really wish we had cooldowns.
got Lucent Beam. They stole this from Duelist. Before the action phase, deal 1 piercing damage to a random enemy and add a charge to each Eclipse in your hand or
See
deck.
if I can't find.
Each Eclipse in your hand or deck. Okay. So we have to look at Eclipse. Eclipse is a card that does like 3 damage for every charge on it. We'll get to that.
Ooh, Okay, let me link you this site. There's apparently more cards here,
Louise is
and
active.
I think it has cooldowns. Yeah, it has
Yeah,
the
it's an active. You
cooldowns
have to click
on their
this, and
abilities.
then it goes on cooldown. It's too bad it doesn't show what the cooldowns are, though.
Yeah, I think I found a site that has the cooldowns.
Four round cooldown, if you recall. Okay, thanks, Ain.
Yeah.
Then there's Zeus. This guy's awesome. So, oh, the other thing is that heroes come with special spell cards. Like if you put Crystal Maiden or Zeus in your deck, you get these special spell cards specifically for them shuffled into your deck. Like Zeus has the AOE for 4. He's got like 3 of them, right? The 7
Yeah.
cost AOE for 4 cards.
I think the first 15 cards of your deck literally are just whatever heroes you picked.
First 15. Okay, because you get
Yeah, you
like
pick like 5 heroes
times
and then you
3.
get 3 spell copies of each of their spell, right?
Yeah, and then they get shuffled in. Yeah. And he's got a passive ability that says every time you play a blue spell, you get 1 damage piercing, which ignores armor, to Zeus's guy across from Zeus and the 2 neighbors, which is ridiculous. Like, you just spam blue spells when the mana gets high, and you just wreck the whole board where Zeus is sitting there. And he's got decent health. He's probably the strongest blue guy next to her, next to Luna. There will be some kind of punishment card for having too many large characters or something. I think there is one, actually, that says, like, deal damage to everything on the opponent's side of the board based on the number of dudes on the opponent's side of the board. So if they're all filled, you can wipe them. I've seen that card, I think. Green. This is a black, though. Why are they mixing green? And why are they doing this? Wait, is this black?
Yeah.
That's weird.
He just looks green.
Oh, that's just a green art on a black card. Okay, so this is actually a black card. Okay. Necrophos. Yeah, that's weird. Passive ability, modify him with 1 health after an enemy neighbor dies. So that's interesting. So what's the black? Black is about death effects?
Black is weird. Black has like gold generation and like hero killing stuff. Like a lot of their heroes are just really good at killing other heroes. They get Necrophos gets benefits off of killing things, and when you kill things, you get gold. And they have a card called I think it's called Payday.
Yeah.
That doubles
your
whatever
gold.
amount of gold you currently have. So
I've seen that.
they're just about killing stuff and then getting cash off of it fast.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Yeah, so he gets... And health is a really big deal, right? Because even if he's taking damage, if he's killing things, he's kind of like getting that damage back for free.
And modify means that it's on a permanent effect on a hero. So every +1 health he gets is permanent. So even if he dies and he comes back, if he had +5 from that, he's going to come back as a 5/11.
That's ridiculous.
So he can get big fast.
Is there a silence effect that you've seen that like resets things to their printed stats?
I don't know about resetting something to its original stats, but I know there is a silence effect. I think it just stops you using a hero to cast spells in a lane.
Oh, like it shuts off this thing, like these active abilities and stuff.
What's gold for? Gold is to purchase items.
Items and cards. So between each round, if you here, I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm just gonna go to a random point in this video. Okay, so here they play the cards, and as soon as both players pass their turn and they're done putting dudes and playing spells, damage resolves, right? And so and they show you what's gonna happen, so there's no surprises, right? So as soon as both players pass, these little red numbers here happen. So this guy has 9 attacks, so this guy takes 9 damage. This guy has 2 attacks, so this guy takes 1 damage because he has 1 armor, right? And then this guy comes through to the tower for 7, and then nothing hits this tower, right? So as soon as he passes his turn, it will go bam, and then...
If you're willing to pay, we're willing to fight.
And he just played an extra minion. So now there's gonna be 2 more damage to the tower for 9. And it has an ability, and we're just waiting for him to pass his turn. He passed his turn, waiting for him to pass. Bam, damage resolves, and we go to lane 3. And as soon as lane 3 is done, there's a gold, a shopping phase where you use the gold. And let me fast forward to it. Are we still in lane 3 here? We're still.
Should just be a bit further in, considering that lane 3
here it is.
here.
Here it is. So as soon as damage resolves here, bam. Now all 3 lanes are done. End of round 3. Shopping phase. Okay. So now you get to look at 3 cards here. A secret shop card, a item deck card, and a consumable card. And every time you buy one, I believe it's replaced with something else.
Yeah.
And you can actually spend, if you like the card that's here and you don't. So these rotate every time. So every time you just say, screw it, I'm not going to buy these, they go away. But if you like a card that's here, like say you like this boots in the secret shop, but you don't have the gold for it for some reason, you can pay 1 to hold it there, and it will show up at the next shop. So you can get it, as you build up more gold. So, what's up, Sith Wizard? So,
No, that's the other person, Quaz, not the person we're looking at. The person we're looking at is currently where Silver Mist camera is, so you can't see how much gold he has. Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, you can't see how much gold he has, but he does have. Where is his gold? No, it's up here. Oh, that's it. That's the other player's gold. Sorry, it's down here. I'll just move it up where you guys can see it. Jeez, the YouTube thing is over it. Holy crap. Okay. See it? Right there. 4 gold. He only has 4 gold, so he doesn't have enough to buy this. See it? It's up here where the timer's counting down. Okay. And then you go to your hero deployment phase. Sith Wizard, thanks for the subscription with Twitch Prime. Welcome. Welcome. I mainly play Duelist here, but we're going over Artifact today because I was able to secure a beta key, and I will be streaming this as soon as the beta opens in October, which will be pretty cool. And I imagine there will be a lot of people streaming it too, because tons.
We should definitely play some friendlies when that happens, man.
Oh, for sure.
There's gonna be other ways to get keys, and I am getting a key for that. I'm playing that game, so
yeah, it looks good.
We should definitely test some stuff out.
I should use my dad's Amazon Prime for a Twitch sub for you, Silver. I mean, whatever you want, man. I appreciate it. There's no need to, I'm not trying to make a career out of this, so it's like, it's not like it puts food on the table for me, but I really do appreciate the support, guys. So that's awesome. So thanks for the sub, and if you want to do that, that's cool. If not, that's also cool. I just enjoy hanging out with you guys, playing video games. So who else? We have Phantom Assassin, and this guy deals 4 when attacking hero. And does the ordering matter, or does it just like at the time of combat?
At the time of combat.
So it's effectively 10 against heroes.
McClure, items are something you place into your deck, and you buy them at the end of the the round, and you can just equip them on a hero. They're not something you keep out of the match. They're an in-game card, basically.
Yeah. So when
unique price to them.
When you buy a card, he didn't buy any, but if he did buy one, like let me find a time where he bought one in this game here. Okay, so here's a shop where he buys one of these item cards, okay? So he's gonna buy one of these, and the card, it's got a yellow top showing that it was an item, and it's gonna go into his hand. There it is, it's a yellow card. He bought 2 of them, and they sit there in his hand, and anytime he can just use them, because there's no mana cost on items. You just use the card and do the effect of the card anytime he wants to during a normal...
basically, Abadan.
During normal turn. Like here's where he uses one.
Yeah, you can just equip them onto heroes. You see those 3 slots on the top of the heroes? That's the 3 slots are 1 slot for an attack item, an armor item, and a health item. Every hero can get like 1 item of each type.
Yeah, here.
But yeah, Abadan, Twitch Prime sub. If you use a Twitch Prime sub, it's free for you, and then it's basically Twitch has to do a payout to the person you sub to. So at that point, you might if you have a Twitch Prime, you might as well use it on some channel that you like, just so someone earns more money, because it doesn't cost you anything. And if you don't use it, you're basically saying, "Here you go, company. You can keep your money instead of this person I like."
Yeah, exactly. If you do have a Twitch Prime, if you have um, Amazon Prime, then you get a free subscription every month, and you should give it to some streamer that you like. Like just because if you don't use it, you're wasting it because it's free for you,
Yeah,
and it's basically money in your pocket that you can, but only for you to give to a streamer. So find some streamer you like and give it to them each month because otherwise you waste it.
you can stack 3 items of each of one type on a hero velo. So you can, if you look at Sven's card here right now, the red one there, you
Yeah,
can stack one attack item where the swords are, one armor item where the shield is, and one health item where the heart is.
yeah,
And those are the 3 slots he has for items.
yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure if you can overload that. So if he already has like an attack item, I think you might be able to just like put a different attack item on him,
And
but it will break the one he's already got on,
that's what
right?
I think too. Yeah. You can replace an item, but you can't stack items.
Yeah.
Sith Wizard asks a duelist question. I have a deck I found on the forums that a guy went from bronze to S rank. I'm still getting whooped. I guess I need more game experience. Yeah, definitely experience helps a lot. Knowing because constructed is a lot about knowing the matchup and how to play your deck. So keep playing it. And if you want me to review a replay of one of your games, I'm happy to do that. Even though I mostly play Gauntlet, I can review a constructed game just for the plays and the mechanics. I'm happy to do that. Just add Silver Mist in game. We can do it when I get to Duelist tonight. All right, back to the dudes. We've got Riley, a 7/5, super strong on the attack and super weak. So what is this ability? Continuous, +2 when attacking a hero or tower. That's not bad. That's enough to take out most heroes except some of those reds.
Yeah, it'll kill pretty much everyone except Axe, Bristleback, and Keith.
Yeah.
Everyone else just dies. Oh, except Farven, I guess, and Lycan. They have 10 health and 11. So
Uh,
she'll kill most people in the game in one shot.
yep. And then we've got Sorla, 8/6, and 4 damage when attacking a tower. So she's the one you want to clear the path and let her crush into the tower for 12, which is like almost, like that's like a third of its, almost a third of its health. Yeah, almost. It's pretty cool. And unfortunately we don't see. It'd be nice if it showed like the cards that went into the deck for each of these guys. Like what
Yeah, if you scroll to the top, there are the pack decks.
the what?
You can see what was in the decks in each of the packs
Oh,
games.
PAX decks. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's just finish these last few characters. So green. So what's green about, Britt?
Green. Green seems to just be like value. Like they just seem to have value. Like I think they have one ramp card, so I can't even really call them a ramp faction. Like it feels weird to call them a ramp faction because they have one card that ramps.
Okay. So
And like I don't
four
know,
nine.
they
So
just seem to have a lot of really
high health.
good value shit.
Okay. So high
Like
health. Gain
yeah,
control of an enemy creep. That's pretty good. So I just steal a
yeah.
little 2/4. Now a creep is only the melee 2/4s, like not a minion card from hand. Those don't count,
No,
right?
you can steal a minion card. Yeah,
Oh,
those are
Jesus. So anything
creeps.
that's not a hero.
Yeah, if it's not a hero and it's on the board, it's a creep. So you can steal it as long as it's not a hero.
And it just comes straight over to your side at that same
Yeah,
lane.
it just joins your side pretty
So,
much.
it probably joins your side at the first available. Like, you know how, like, in Hearthstone, when you steal a guy, there's a positioning. Like, it always goes furthest right when you take it. I wonder what the positioning of that minion is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I haven't seen this,
I have
but
no clue what the positioning is, but it's considering the kind of creeps there are in the game, it's a really good ability.
Faravan the Dreamer, we've got his allied neighbors have +1 armor. That's good. That is good. Really good.
Yeah, especially because he has really good stats as well, like a 411, like he's gonna kill creeps, and it's
Jesus,
really hard
man.
to kill him.
And it gives
Like
plus one.
nothing will kill him in the game right now.
Wow. That's probably one of the better heroes I've seen so far. At least my
Yeah, like he
perception. I
doesn't
could be
get one
totally
shot by
wrong.
anything.
I could be totally wrong, but this guy seems really powerful. Lycan, the werewolf. Uh, continuous effect. Continuous. +2 attack. So it's like the damage version of this guy.
Yeah, but Lycan seems really good just because he makes it so your melee creeps kill enemy melee creeps in one hit.
So it seems like another interesting observation here is it seems like 2 attack is equivalent in power to 1 armor, right?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, it's interesting. So armor is really good. And then there's Rix.
Yeah, continuous damage reduction seems really powerful.
Rix has rapid deployment. What is that?
Oh, it means that most of the time when a hero dies, there's like a turn between cooldown where they have to wait
Yeah.
before they can respawn.
Yeah.
Rapid deployment means that if your hero dies, he just comes back straight back down. Just you can place him again immediately. He
Immediately?
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't really die. He just kind of takes a break.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. But that just so you always have a 3/7 somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's interesting. All right, so that's the
Like his
hero
stats
cards.
aren't that amazing, but he's probably a really good hero to just put your most expensive items on and then just be like, oh look, he's OP now. And he'll never actually be gone. Deal with him.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. If you stat him with a bunch of items, yeah, that's true. Let's see. Let me get some chat here. Amazon's removing video game pre-order discounts with Best Buy, copying Best Buy and GameStop. I've seen. Yeah, Amazon is. They're making some of their like Twitch incentives a little bit less awesome. So, like the way that Twitch is doing advertising, for Twitch for Amazon Prime members kind of sucks as well. I've seen 2 people play one deck and one guy always wins, one always lost. That's how each card is played. I'm not sure which. I've seen a few different games. Usually there's a balance in other colors, like all red being large. Yeah, yeah. How can you pull off a rat in Dota? The concept that avoid direct team fights and focus on towers.
Hmm. Well, in Artifact, to win the game, you have to destroy 2 towers, or you have to destroy the tower in one lane, which reveals the ancient, and then you have to defeat the ancient. So you can do 80 damage to 2 different lanes, or you could do 120 because the ancient has 80 health in one lane. So I guess in Artifact, ratting would be just focusing on a single lane and just dealing that 120 damage. I think that would probably be the best way to describe it
Hmm.
because most people are probably just going to try and win by destroying 2 different towers because that's way easier.
Yeah, because it's only 60 damage instead of 110 damage that you have to deal.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 80 instead of 110. Are you sure you get Twitch Prime for free? Yes, you do, right? They didn't change that. You
Yeah.
you
If
just
you have
have to
Amazon,
you have
if
to
you have
link your
Amazon
account.
Prime, you definitely have.
You have to link
Yeah.
your account. It
You
has
have
to
to
be the
link the
same
accounts, but if
account.
you have Amazon Prime, you have 100% can get a free Twitch Prime.
Yep. Yeah, so
That's a,
Kaz, if you're seeing free for 1 month and then 12.99, then it must not be. There must be something weird happening with your account linking or something, because you definitely get it free. From the stream, I've seen it usually ends up with one lane being abandoned. Yeah, I've seen the same thing, but you have to be careful because you can build up a lot of damage pretty quickly. But if you think like I can abandon this lane and win the game in like 3 rounds, it's probably fine to do it because they're not going to kill your tower and the bigger tower in 3 rounds, probably, right? Like you can do some math and figure out the most damage they could possibly do with 0 guys on the board is this much, and if it doesn't matter and you can win the game before that, you can race. What's your verdict on Artifact so far? Well, the verdict is still out because I haven't played it.
yeah. I can't say the game is good because I haven't played it.
So
I'm interested in playing it, but
yeah, let's look at the creeps. So these are just dudes that you can have in your hand that you can place on a lane during your turn, and you can put them wherever you want, anywhere on the board. I think as long as it's across from an enemy guy, and if there are no enemy guys, you maybe can only put it left or right of one of your guys. I don't know. That situation hasn't come up yet. But, okay, so these are just vanilla dudes. These two. 4-2.
Yeah,
He's a 2-4-2 with 2 armor. So that's pretty good. So
yeah. Looking at
effectively,
these two cards, I feel bad for the untested grunt. Like, look at Bronze Legionnaire, then look at untested grunt. They're both 2 mana. They both have 4 attack. They both have 2 health, but one of them has 2 armor.
well, one's red.
Yeah, one's red, so it just gets to be better.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean,
Like,
they're basically saying that hey, you put the red guy, you're gonna be crushing it on combat, but the black deck is like that's fine. I've got utility and effects and value and
yeah,
you know.
it's just looking at them. I'm just like, man.
I know, like if I could
At
draft one
least
of
make
these
Bronze Legionnaire free mana or something.
totally, like if you draft one of these in a draft arena mode, you pick the left one every time, right?
Yeah, like without a doubt. If you get the choice of both, you're like, why would I ever take the untested grunt compared to this?
Yeah. Mercenary Exiles it says has an active ability, which is cool. So this is a creep with one of those square things on him, like the heroes had, and active 2 I think means 2 turn cooldown, right?
Yeah, you can use it every 2 turns.
Yeah, which is silly because it should have show it needs to show that when you mouse over the like what the cooldown is on those effects. Anyways, spend all your gold, modify Mercenary Exiles with plus X and plus X. Holy crap, man. That is yeah, I've seen them use this. This is like a Savage Roar, like I'm going all in, bam, you know, crush your board, and it adds health, not just
Yeah,
attack.
I think if you're using Mercenary Exiles, you probably want to play black, just so you can have the card that doubles your gold. That way you can just be like, double my gold, spend all my gold.
Oh, wow. Payday into this seems ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, just payday. Boom. She's super big. Oh, your tower's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's every modify Mercenary Exiles. It's only this minion. It's not the whole board. But if you have 3 of these guys on the board, they're going to get huge. And they're pretty resilient. They have 4 health and 1 armor. Hey, Kaz, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Glad you got that figured out. I hope you got that figured out. But thank you anyways, man. Always nice to have you. Okay, so we got a black creep here. Other allies have +2 and -2 armor. So if you put -2 armor on a guy that had no armor, it
You will,
actually
in fact,
does
take
what
extra
you
damage.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So you hit it for 1, it now takes 3.
Yep.
That is so weird. I heard somebody mention that, and that is just so strange. You would think, oh, well, you know, it can't go below 0 armor, right? Like, what does that even mean? No, it actually has vulnerability at that point, right?
Yep.
So weird.
This is probably just a card that you want to place. Like, this is probably a card for when you want to do the destroy the ancient strategy, right? Because if they give up on the lane you're in, you just place Disciple of Nevermore, and it doesn't matter that he's in the lane anymore,
Yeah,
because they're not
yeah.
placing stuff there to stop you.
Totally.
So who cares that you have less armor?
You play on 9 mana, you play 3 of these guys in a lane. And if they've abandoned it, and you just crush, right?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, your tower's gone. Huh, weird how that happened.
It's super high risk, high reward on that guy.
Yeah.
Rebel Decoy. This guy's cool. I've seen this. So
Yeah, Rebel Decoy's great.
he has a Songhai like positioning manipulation ability, and it's every turn. It's cooldown 1 turn, so you can use this I think every turn, right?
Yeah, every
And
single turn.
you get
So
to
it's
swap him with
great.
another dude. So you're just like, whoop,
The
I
fact
don't.
you can place the fact you showed that you can place the minions where you want in a lane means that I really want to play red and green now, so I can play Bristleback and then play this turn 1, and then just swap Bristleback to kill a hero.
Yeah, and just keep buffing him.
Yeah, just keep stacking armor.
That's
I
awesome.
really want to do that now.
Yeah. So then we've got a 4-cost guy here, a 4/4/4. Yeah, kind of weak on the stat lines, at least compared to like Magic, Hearthstone, and Duelist standards. But what has he got? Deal 4 damage to the enemy tower coming into play. Eh. He's kind
Yeah,
of
for
like
an
the
alright
old.
aggro card.
He's kind of like that first Hearthstone vanilla card, the 4/4/4 that does 4 damage to the enemy hero. I don't remember what that was. It might have been a 6-cost card.
Yeah, kind of like old Emerald Rejuvenator, where she was a 4/4 that healed you for 4.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I would say for the most part, damage to the enemy tower. Like, this is going to be a board control game before it's a tower crush game, unless you're going for the win. It seems like board control is most important. So a few extra damage to the enemy tower is probably meaningless at the beginning of the game. At least that's my perception so far. Prowler
I don't
Vanguard.
know, every point of damage counts, right? And
I mean, the goal
if
is to
if
eventually
your
kill
tower
the
does if
tower.
your tower does have 40 health, 4 damage is 1/10 of it.
I know,
So
but it's just
technically, you
like,
only need to hit it 9 more times with 4 damage.
yeah, that's true. It's just like, though, if you don't have control of the board, though, that damage isn't going to matter.
Fair enough, I'll give you that.
Right. Prowler Vanguard. Okay, so allied neighbors have +1 armor. He's a 0. Jeez.
Yeah, he looks like he's that Farthen guy, the guy who gives +1 armor to his allied neighbors. The hero, he's Farthen's signature card.
You get 3 of
So
this.
you can't really, yeah, you can't play this card unless you have that hero in your deck. But the card doesn't seem that amazing. Like the armor's great and everything, but having 0 attack makes me go, I guess if you're playing Lycan as well, you could drop him next to Lycan and then he'd at least have 2 attack, and that'd be okay.
And I think in order to play a colored card in a lane, you have to have a hero in that lane of that color, right? So if you only have
Yeah,
one green hero and that hero died and he's on cooldown or he's in a different lane, you can't play any green cards in that lane, right?
yeah, I think so.
Silly question. When you open an orb in Duelist, someone told me if you wait for the swirling color to change to... I used to do that, Sith Wizard, so I help perpetuate that rumor, and I apologize. No, there's no such there's no such thing, unfortunately. No, it's all random what you get based on the drop rates of all the colors. So sorry about that. You need a hero the same color card to play on the lane. Yep, that's what I thought, Avid. Okay, Savage Wolf. Modify Savage Wolf with +1 attack and +2 health after the combat phase. So if he lives, he gets +1/+2.
Yeah,
Not bad.
and he's Lycan's signature card, so you can't play it without Lycan. But if
But
you're
he's
playing
a
it
4/3/3.
with Lycan, yeah, if you're playing it with Lycan and you just drop it next to Lycan, it's gonna do 5 damage in its first attack, and then if it survives, it's gonna do 6. Like
3 health though.
that's a pretty good unit.
3 health is a little
scary.
sketchy. Like, you probably want to play him next to the guy that gives like armor or health. Because it doesn't matter if
you
he...
could play it next to I think you could play it next to Lycan, and then it just like kills a melee creep, right? And it heals itself the 2 damage, and
Well,
it
that's
just kills the guy
assuming...
instantly.
Yeah, I mean, assuming they don't have any more like ping damage or spells to it. But like, I
True.
just like playing it next to the other general, the thing that gives plus armor.
Yeah.
Because all you have to do is have it live. Like, it doesn't matter if it hits the tower or hits a creep. You just want it to live through a combat phase, because then it gets +1/+2, which is probably pretty good.
Yeah, I guess if you put it next to the armor guy and it hits a melee creep, it only loses 1 health. So it actually gains 1 health and goes 2/4/4.
No, if it hits a...
Oh, wait.
Oh, if you put it next to that. But if it just hits a
Yeah.
melee creep normally, it just like deals... It takes 2, heals 2, basically.
Yeah.
Wolves don't need no armor. Yeah. All right, what do we got here? Smeeville Blacksmith. On coming into play, modify a random allied hero with +1 armor. That's 422. Really crappy stats, but it's a utility card. It's like a spell on a crappy body, right? There's a lot of cards. That's just
Yeah,
like Ma in Duelist.
I think it's good enough.
It
Just like being
really
able to
depends.
just have a way to give heroes armor seems really good.
Yeah, how annoying is armor going to be? We know it's worth about 2 attack, but how annoying is it to deal with? I don't know. If you're playing
I
guys
think
without pierce damage, it's going to be a pain in the ass.
I think armor's probably just really good in general though. Like
Yeah.
if they just just having them reduce damage all the time is going to make it so that you have to have like ludicrous amounts of actual attack
Yeah.
to physically bust
Yeah.
through it. And the second your hero has 2 armor, they can't be hurt by melee creeps anymore. So
Yeah. You guys know how annoying Arclight Regalia is in Duelist, right? Imagine that permanently on a dude in a game. Like, that's going to be
yeah,
pretty
like the
annoying.
second you have 2 armor, just that's like the magic number.
Yep.
Anything else is just nice.
Yeah, yeah. And imagine if you got it up to like 4 or 6, like double Regalia. Like, you just can't
Yeah,
even hit that.
just bristleback tears of armor
Yeah.
just rampaging across the map as he can't be killed.
The difference between armor and duelist, though, like Regalia and this, is that if a guy has 2 armor and you do a spell that does 1 damage to guys, actually I don't know the answer to this. So let's say you have a guy with 2 armor and you cast a spell that's like 1 damage to all guys, not piercing. Okay, so it doesn't hurt
Okay.
him, but it does reduce the armor for that turn. So like and the next damage he
Oh
takes,
no, I'm pretty sure
it's every.
armor is for every instance of damage they take.
Oh God. So it's even worse for the person
Yeah,
on the other
it's
side of it.
yeah, it's for every instance of damage they take, reduce it by their armor. So
Cause like
armor is really good.
yeah, like with Arclight Regalia, you can at least blood tier the Arclight, and now you can
Yeah.
smash his face, right? And take off a charge of it. But this would just be like, oh, you did 1 damage, nothing. Oh, another damage, nothing. Oh, now you hit for 4. Okay, I take 2.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. Okay,
Unless
so
it's piercing damage, it won't go through their armor. So
you'll need to reduce
I'm
armor
not
or
sure how common piercing damage actually is.
yeah, I
I
haven't
think
seen
the
a lot of
only
piercing damage
yeah,
cards.
I linked another site that had more cards on it. But so far, the only things I've seen that have piercing damage are Zeus's passive
Yep.
and his signature card and
Jesus.
Sniper's signature card, and
Okay,
that's
so
it.
armor
So
is
so
going to
far,
be
I've
a
only seen three
wrecking.
cards that do
Yeah.
piercing.
So Red Mist Pillager says after the combat phase, if it hit a tower, summon another one, which is pretty awesome. But he's only got 2 health, so it's all you have to do is throw anything in the world in front of this. But if it for some reason you have position manipulation or whatever, and he hits the tower, if he can get through to the tower, he will spawn another guy, which is pretty good. And that is how when you get another trick you can use on an abandoned lane, you just throw a couple of these guys, and then the whole board fills up with 4/2s.
Oh, Luna does do piercing damage. Yeah, deal 1 piercing damage to a random enemy. Okay.
Lunas.
And let's
Okay.
see. Clip still piercing damage, you say?
That's 3. That's 3 damage times the number of charges, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does do piercing damage. Deal 3 piercing damage to a random enemy. Okay.
Okay, good to know.
So there are a couple ways to deal piercing damage.
Convoy. It's a 5/0/20, and it has X attack where X is equal to half your gold. Now, as that's ongoing, so if you spend all your gold, this thing gets 0.
Yeah,
So
but
that's kind of cool.
that's the tricky part, right? You have to decide exactly the right amount of money to spend to keep it relevant.
Yeah, it's like
Like you'd probably want to keep 8 gold at least, just so it would have 4 attacks, so it could kill melee creeps if they end up in front of it. But like, you don't really want to spend more than that,
yeah,
or
but
else it starts to become a bit iffy.
keeping 8 to 10 gold. I suppose you're on turn 5 though, so maybe that's when you want to be buying your power items and probably spending a lot of gold. But I don't know, keeping 8 to 10 gold at that point in the game might be tough.
Yeah, though I think if you are playing like green black and you have somehow and you've saved up to 20 gold, which you get 5 gold for killing a hero, and you get 1 gold for killing creeps. So 20 doesn't seem that impossible to get to
Mm-hmm.
by 5 mana.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you play payday once you have 20 gold and you play this guy in a lane, you now have 40 gold. He's gonna do 20 damage. He's gonna do half a tower's health. If you've by 5 mana, you could probably get a tower down to 20 health. You
Yeah,
could
yeah.
just finish it off.
Yep. Although I doubt they're gonna leave the tower exposed to this particular card. um, Another Timmy card here. Ogre Conscript, a 6/7/7/2. Dear God. Look at
Hello,
that.
Gauntlet.
That's like a hero.
This is a Gauntlet card. This is
Yeah.
a good card all around. In Gauntlet, though, this card will dominate.
Oh my God. How do you even kill this thing? I mean, you can't play it till turn 6, so it's like, but Jesus. Is this one of the heroes cards?
No, it's just a card. You can play it no matter what heroes you have, as
God,
long
this
as you
thing
have
is
red
good.
heroes.
7/2/7. It's just like a battering ram. It's like kills everything you put in front of it every turn. Almost, unless it's a hero. But it's not going to die to a lot of hero attacks. It's got 7+2. And then Thunderhide Pack. What is Siege?
Siege is like after combat phase, it's like piercing damage. You'll do damage to the tower based on how much siege they have.
It's Trample. Like
So
Magic's
even if it
Trample.
ends up blocked, it'll still do 6. Yeah, it'll still do 6 to the tower as long as it's attacking every turn.
Okay, cool. Siege. Siege hits through to the tower. Even if it dies, like if something kills this, is it still Siege the 6?
I don't know if it sieges while it dies. Maybe.
There's a Gauntlet mode. Can you link that, Avid?
Oh, you found your home.
Oh, dude, if this has a draft mode, I'm gonna be all over that, of course. But, yeah, link that if you can. All right, so now let's look at those are the creeps. Let's look at the spell cards. So these just cost mana, and you can cast them as long as you have a hero in the lane. Oh, there's rarity. Oh God, what horrible colors for rarity. Jesus.
Yeah.
White, brown, gray, tans? Like, come on, man. I get the need to like differentiate yourselves from the market, but like there's a good 10, 20 years of built-in knowledge that they just threw away.
Something Valve plays by its own rules.
By not using WoW colors. Oh, that's so lame. Anyways, okay, so I didn't even look at the rarities. Oh, here they are. These guys. Oh, so there's a gold, and that's like this tan color. So they didn't quite... So this gold is the best, and then white is common, brown. This bronze. Oh, it's bronze, silver, gold. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay. And as long as they get the colors and textures right on the actual cards, it'll be better. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, neutral, bronze, silver, gold. I get it. It doesn't look like it here in this particular swatch, but yeah. Oh, cool. Let's look at this.
White is basic. Okay.
I'm looking at this.
So white are just the cards that you'll have.
Artifact menu leaked. Let's take a look at this here. Gauntlet, play artifact deck builder. Gauntlet might not be a draft mode, though. It might just be some like puzzle challenge or Gauntlet of AIs or something like Slay the Spire kind of thing, because I don't even know how a draft would work in this game. I'm guessing Gauntlet is a Slay the Spire single-player adventure kind of thing. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Who knows? That's interesting for sure. Okay. Choose an ally, choose a combat target for it. So what that means is when you have a situation like this, let's say, okay? So you've got, like, let's say you've got this ally here, this 2/4 creep. He's going to get smashed by the opposing hero 6/8. And you said choose a target, and you made it this guy. That would mean he does his damage to this guy. The hero would still do his damage to the creep, and this guy would not necessarily do his damage back. He's still going to hit whoever, right?
Yeah, I think in this situation, you could use this card on Sven to get Sven to hit the Phantom Assassin there, and she wouldn't be hitting him because she'd still be aiming at the
Yeah.
creep.
So this is where you
So you
you
could get
use
stuff to like
use
double
this on
team an
the
enemy.
use this on the guy that if he kills an enemy he gets stronger.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could basically use it on Bristleback. So Bristleback teams up with
Yeah.
someone else to destroy a hero.
Do you play Slay the Spire? Is it too much PvE for you? No, I like Slay the Spire. I've played it. It's cool. It's cool. Graphics are a little bit light. You know, I'm waiting for them to just super polish it up, but it's fun. I played it. It's good. Yeah. Poised to strike. Give a red hero for attack this round. All right, that's cool. And these are
That makes me
all
go, eh.
like there's
Just
no
'cause
surprises. So like
the red heroes already have ridiculous attack. Like, what do
yeah,
I?
it's
Why,
true.
why do
Like
I need them to have
really?
more?
Oh, so instead of doing 12, he does 16. Okay. It's like um battlefield control. Choose a unit, choose a combat target for it. Okay, so everybody's going to have one of those. Probably each
Well, New Orders is an ally. This is a unit, so you can use this on the enemy, I guess.
choose a unit. Ah, in the spirit of like Magic's Blue, I'm going to screw with your plans.
Yeah, so you can make it so that they have to attack something else, I
I'm
suppose.
taunting your hero. So this is kind of that taunt that Twitch chat was asking about. Strafing run. Deal 2 damage to each creep, which brings them bound to 2/2s after this card. Each enemy creep in the lane. In the lane.
Yeah.
Okay. Ventriloquy. Choose a unit. It taunts. What is taunt? Whoops.
Uh, I have no clue, but I'd assume it makes the enemies in that lane attack it.
All.
Possibly all?
Maybe it only. Yeah, we haven't seen what taunt. Let's see if somebody has an artifact. Keywords. Taunt. Here we go. Taunt. The keyword modifies how units choose their target. Units with taunt will force all enemy units in range, which is 3 units, the one across and the left and right. Okay, to target it. So
Okay.
it won't
Pretty good,
force
though.
it won't force anything like 3 over to attack, but it will hit everything that's in a 45-degree angle or forward will hit it.
Yeah, that seems pretty good, though. You
Taunt
can get
has
3 units to just attack like a melee creep.
higher priority than both blocking units and the unit path. It is unknown right now how exactly multiple taunts interact with one another. Okay. Cool, cool. Let's see here. We've got grazing shot, 2 damage to a unit in any lane. So your dudes, their dudes, doesn't matter. This is pretty good. This is a very versatile card. 1 for 2.
Yeah, you could use it on theirs, or you could use it to kill your hero so you can reposition them if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, this is True Strike. Lionar's True Strike, but you can use it on heroes too. So I guess it's more like is there a 1 damage for 1 cost 2 damage in Duelist?
There is True Strike, yeah. That's about it.
It used to be Chromatic
There she
Cold.
could.
No, that was 2 for 2. There is no 1 for 2 that hits anything
Yeah.
that I know of. Okay. So duel. Choose an allied red hero and another unit. They battle. This is great. This can like clear
Yeah.
a square, like clear a slot. And in fact, in this video, he used this for lethal. He used duel like at the end of the game here. He's
Yeah,
about
Duel is really good. Seems really good. Especially because the red heroes we already know have such good stats that forcing anyone else to fight them will probably result in their victory.
So you can see that he's got. So here, the playing player here is about to lose. Because he can't have this tower destroyed. Enemy's only got 20 damage on it. But he played duel, had his biggest guy kill another guy. So now he's got the damage that he needs. So now he's got, well, that's 22. So he's almost got lethal. And this player throws something in front of the big guy. And he duels it again. And then I don't know where he gets the last damage from. So he played some boots there, which doesn't, I mean, this doesn't do anything because this isn't hitting the tower anyway. So he just gave something for attack. So now he's got lethal. He's got 26 damage against this 23. So he has no choice but to block this guy. So he plays a pillager here, and he just hopes that he can't remove this minion, but he's got the duel.
You betrayed.
And so he, oh wait, Berserker's Call, what was that? Choose an allied red lane, it battles its neighbors. Okay, so it was kind of like duel. He dueled the other guy, but this he just played Berserker's Call, which made it basically battle in there. And now he's got lethal. And he has no choice but to end the turn and crush. He's dead. Yep, it's pretty good stuff. Cunning plan, swap a unit with one of its allied neighbors. And that can be either player, so that's pretty cool. Better late than never.
Yeah, the fact that it also cycles is really good.
Oh, draw a card for 2. Yeah, that is great. This is amazing. Is this a a hero card or a regular card? It's a bronze.
It's just a really good card. It doesn't have like a little hero icon on the bottom right of the artwork.
Oh, like this? This means that it's a hero card?
So yeah, if you look at duel and the little Legion Commander icon there means that it's a hero card.
God,
if there's not that, it's not a hero card.
This card is ridiculous, and that hero is ridiculous.
Yeah, Legion Commander is really good.
And it's really meant to be used together.
I like Legion Commander.
Yeah, it's meant to be used. Like, Legion Commander just, like, crushes creeps off the board, clears the path. Choose a unit, it taunts. Oh, we already saw that. Deal 2 damage to a unit in any lane. So, yeah, it's nice for 1. Wait, where are we? We are here. Okay, so better late than never. Summon a melee creep into any lane. Any lane. That's just I wonder if you get to target that or if it just goes randomly into there.
Yeah.
Seems crappy.
It makes me just go, like, that doesn't seem that amazing to me. I could totally be wrong, right? But
I mean, sometimes you just need to throw something in front of a 12-12, right? Like, you know.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I don't know.
Sometimes you just need fodder to
You just
block.
need bodies to last. Like, I just need to last a couple more turns and I'll crush him on the other lane, and this would be great, right?
Yeah, and I guess since you are playing blue, your stuff is going to die fast anyways. It's probably less about stuff dying and more about just I need to just keep blocking for as long as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. So Frostbite, deal 2 damage to a unit, and disarm. So what does disarm do? Let's go to the wiki.
Disarm means it can't deal combat damage, so it can't, like, fight.
So how is that any different than stun?
I don't know. I think stun means they can't cast spells either, but disarm means that they just can't fight.
Okay, let's check. Disarm.
Silence
Disarm units
stops
cannot
them.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stun stops them from attacking or from casting spells. Silence stops them from casting spells, and disarm stops them from attacking.
Stun is a combination of disarm and silence, which can't cast spells. Okay.
Haha! I was right.
Yeah. So stun is.
I remember.
Stun is wow. Stun is the best. Okay. And silence just means no spells in that lane of that color. Let's see.
Yeah.
Present target from using abilities, including item abilities, hero abilities, and possibly... Oh, so you can probably still play cards.
Huh, okay.
Silencing a hero prevents it from acting as a catalyst for playing... Oh, for playing cards. That means the enemy player cannot play cards of that color in that lane unless they have another non-silenced hero there. Jesus, how long does silence last? Just 1 turn?
Probably as long as... Yeah, probably just a turn. Unless the card says it lasts longer.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right.
But yeah, that seems really good, man.
2 damage to each enemy. Wow. 3 for an AoE too. That's odd. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is such a good spell.
Jeez, that's so good. I mean, yeah, you need to weaken dudes, but like this can finish them off after a bunch of like just creeps run into each other.
I definitely think if you're playing blue, this is one of those auto-include cards.
Yeah, yeah. How can you not have that? A lane is getting a little bit out of control and you just barrage it out. No accident. Deal 3 to a unit. 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Little expensive
It's
Phoenix Fire, but you know.
yeah, it's a hero card though, so you can't really run it unless you're running Riley.
Okay. Okay. Payday. Double your gold. Black.
Now this is why you play black right here.
Right. Right. Yeah. So you can do gold-based effects.
Yeah, so you could just get a bunch of gold and then buy a bunch of items and then use those items to kill more heroes to get more gold to payday.
Yeah. Or have plus attack based on your gold and cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Clear the deck. Give allied heroes +4. Cleave. +4 cleave. Let's see what cleave does.
Cleave is you attack the allied neighbors for whatever your cleave value is. So if you hit like the two dudes on the left and right of him will be hit for your cleave number.
Cleave as it appears in game. So this guy, let's see. 2, 2, 6. What? How did cleave as it appears in game? 5. How is it appearing in game? Where's the cleave icon?
Yeah, I don't. Oh, if you look at the arrow on Sven,
Oh, there.
he has two little points.
Yeah,
On
it
the
goes
left and right of his
forward,
arrow.
left, and right for the cleave
Yeah,
amount.
it's absolutely tiny there, but there are two
Yeah.
pins on his next to his arrow.
I see it.
To show that he hits those things in his range.
For the full 5 attack or for the cleave? Cleave is just
For the, yeah, for
Yeah.
the cleave value, not for his actual attack.
No, cleave doesn't have it doesn't give him cleave 2, it just gives him cleave. It just turns this arrow into this, I think, and he does all of his attack to those, right?
No, I think it's cleave 2, as in like he'll do 2 damage to the things on the side of him, and then he only deals his main damage to his actual target.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why they call
the
this
cleave
cleave 4.
damage. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, the cleave value. Yeah.
Okay, so then where was that? Where was the cleave? +4 cleave. Jesus. That means that in addition to any other cleave. So assuming they had no cleave, they're going to hit neighbors for 4.
Yeah.
Which means they will kill creeps.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I guess if you use this on like if you use this on, let's go with Bristleback again because we like talking about using Bristleback and getting armor. If you use Bristleback and then you use new orders to make Bristleback target a hero, and then you use clear the deck, he'll attack that hero, and then if they have melee creeps on the side, he'll also kill the melee creeps as well.
And
so he'll
triple.
gain armor and then also get you more gold.
It's pretty good. That's funny.
But yeah, it's 4 mana for 8 damage basically.
Yeah.
As long as that hero gets to attack.
Mm-hmm.
So seems pretty good.
Viscous nasal goo. That is awesome. Look at that art. Oh, Jesus.
Oh wait, clear the deck is also all allied heroes, just like the allied heroes in that lane. So it's 4 for 8 if you use it in a lane that has 1 hero, and then it's 4 for could be 4 for 12 if you use it in a lane you have 2 heroes and so on and so forth.
Right. Doesn't seem like having 2 heroes in a lane is a little more rare early game, but later game it happens.
Yeah.
Modify a unit with -2 armor. Now
This
is always
nasal goo seems good.
This is always useful because minus armor is vulnerability, so it's not just like you crush armor. It actually hurts things. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's permanent as well, so
like if you played this on a creep, then another creep would kill it, right?
yeah, if you played on an enemy creep, your creep would deal 4 damage, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But using this on heroes though, just like we already said, armor's ridiculous. Being able to just go, I don't want you having armor anymore. Can you stop?
This is a hero card.
Just feels great.
Bristleback's hero
you have to
card.
have Bristleback.
Yeah.
So Bristleback is definitely, if you're playing red, take Bristleback.
So this is great. 4 for 3 2/4s. What a value that is.
Yeah.
I mean, you may not get to choose where they go. They might just go did, or they might be like what do you call it? Feral Spirit in Hearthstone, where it just always goes to the right, left to right, or something, you know?
Yeah, if you use this, then you might just get 1 creep in each lane. I think this better late than never.
No, this is 3 in 1 lane.
Oh, is it?
I think it's 3 in the lane you cast it, because it does not have the
Oh, okay.
any lane.
Oh, yeah. Better Late Than Never struck me as kind of meh, but this strikes me as great.
Yeah.
Because Better Late Than Never is 3 mana for one melee creep. This is 4 mana for free. You're literally paying 1 more mana for 2.
612 in stats for 4.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
way
Kaz.
better.
This is not free to play. This will cost money, and cards will cost money. It's a traditional trading card game. When you buy cards, you own those cards, and you can trade them to other players. So,
Yeah, you can use the Steam market to sell cards or trade cards.
yep. All right, we're getting to the bottom of the spells here. Foresight, draw 2. Okay. It helps you dig. It's all right. Hearthstopper
Yeah,
aura.
just
I don't know how valuable draw is going to be in this game.
it's just a pot of greed.
Part of what?
Heartstopper aura.
Oh, Heartstopper aura. Okay. Modify a black hero with deal 2 piercing damage to this hero's enemies' neighbors who passed out at 31's Flavors last night before the action phase. No, so this means whoever's across from the hero, the 2 dudes on the sides of that guy get 2
Well, it
piercing
says
damage.
enemy neighbors, so the first 3 people in front of him
to
take
this
2
hero's
piercing
enemy
damage every turn.
Neighbors only, not the guy right across from him. Right? This only hits the guys on the sides of the guy he's across from.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
It's weird, but I mean, it's cool. It's cool. The text description is
good,
terrible.
though.
I know. Hey, well, come on. Can we at Duelist really be complaining about text descriptions?
Yeah, after some of the duelist texts, I think we gotta clamp our mouth on that
How
one.
about a cub joins the pack and the ability becomes awesome? Like, that's great stuff right there. Deal 4 damage to
Yeah, considering what Necrophos his passive is, it seems really good to just okay, so you can stack things on characters.
What's
so
his-
if you play 2 Heartstopper auras on Necrophos,
All right, let me
he does
get
4
his.
damage to enemy neighbors. So he'll just kill creeps. Like just there's a creep in the lane, it's dead. I get health.
So his passive is 1 health after an enemy neighbor dies. So
Yeah.
then you play that card on him, and he does a bunch of damage to the neighbors, and hopefully he procs this and gets his health.
Yeah, the fact that it's 2 piercing damage though really means that he can pretty much kill anything with it unless it's damage immune. Because even if you have armor, he's still pinging you for 2.
Yep. And then this is a 4 for 4. 4 for 4. Deal 4 damage to a unit in any lane. Any lane. Okay, so this is oh crap, I have this on my rightmost lane deck of cards or whatever. I drew it. Well, actually it's in a hand. So it doesn't matter what lane is active, you can throw this at anybody. This is super versatile, super good.
Yeah.
Because of the
Especially
any lane.
because you can use the mana in 1 tower to help another tower.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really great. Even though 4 for 4 is kind of the any lane makes it really flexible.
Yeah, if this was piercing damage, it would be great.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not piercing. That's true. Yeah. Fighting Instinct. Red. 5 mana. Modify a red hero with 1 plus 1
Does unit
plus...
count for towers too? I don't think it does. I could be wrong,
With what?
but I don't think it does.
Does what?
That seems a bit... Like, armor's great and everything, but that seems a bit much for 5 mana.
Modify a red hero with plus 1 plus 1... 1/0/1 basically for 5. But it's a hero card, so you're kind of like forced to have it.
Yeah, you're forced to have it if you take
The
Keith.
hero cards are not going to be the strongest spells in the game. I can tell you that.
Yeah, like I'm just like 5 mana. Oh no.
Units
I like
do not
armor,
count
but that's
as
a bit
towers.
expensive.
Tower Ancient are your objectives. Yeah, no, yeah. There's things that hit every enemy or stuff like that are not going to hit towers. They either will say hit towers or they'll hit everything else, basically, because The only way to damage a tower is to cast a spell that specifically says hits a tower or the combat damage. I don't think you can AoE and hit a tower unless it says so. Truth to power. Silence a unit this round. That's pretty 5. So they're valuing a silence at 5. Wow. That's not even stun. That's not even stun. That's just silence for 5. Holy crap.
Yeah, that does shut down a lot though.
Oh, that's
like,
the
you can't
maybe
use
it's
your character's passive. You can't use their items effects.
It's
You can't use them as a trigger for your colored cards.
It's probably
Like,
overcosted.
that really just shuts them down.
I'll bet this 5 is overcosted for that effect, but it is because of it's a hero card.
Yeah.
Berserker's Call.
That's the interesting part, I think, is that like the cards can be hero cards. So even though you can look at a card and go, I don't think that's that great, you have to think of it like, oh yeah, but you're taking X hero. So
yeah,
if it was good, if the card was better, they'd be broken in a sense.
Yeah. Like
imagine Berserker's Call being like 3 mana. Like Axe would just be broken. Like
right.
He's already ridiculously statted.
Yep.
If the card you got with him along with that was really good,
yep,
he would just be completely busted.
Yeah, they're probably gonna have like amazing heroes with overcosted and kind of crappy hero cards, and the reverse, which will be like really weak heroes with amazing and undercosted like powerful cards, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Choose an allied red hero. It battles the neighbors. So that was the card that he lethaled with in the video.
Yeah. Berserker's Call seems great though. Just
yeah, you play this on your
fight 3 different enemies. Yeah, sure.
Play it on your 12 attack guy, and he's got 12 health. He can take a little beating.
Yeah, like especially because like by 6 mana, he might have more armor. You might have got the guy a couple items.
So
you just plow through a couple things.
Yeah. This card Eclipse here, you're going to see this a lot. This is like a spell stone in Hearthstone. It builds up charges as you do things, and then when you play it, it just throws 3 damage randomly around to minions on the other side of the board. So if you build this up like 4 charges, it's going to go 3, 3, 3, 3, right? And it's kind of like Volcano in Hearthstone or a Spellstone in Hearthstone that just, throws up damage. This card is used a lot though. It goes with this this hero that builds up the charges.
It only hits the enemies the 3 enemies in front of the character you play on. It wouldn't hit things outside of cleave range, basically.
No, it does. It does. It hits anything.
Oh, no, I was talking about Berserker's Call.
Oh, Berserker's Call only hits neighbors.
But whereas Eclipse will hit everything in the lane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Eclipse is one of those cards where if you're playing blue, you're probably going to take Luna. Just because Eclipse is so good.
Eclipse is so good. Yeah, so you have to play around Eclipse on 6. Like, this is something you will just be like, they probably have it.
Like, if I look at the blue heroes, you can only have 5 heroes in a deck. If you want to mix colors, you're probably going to have 3 of one and then 2 of another color. If I'm looking at all of these, and I had to pick 3 heroes from blue, I'd pick Luna, Zeus, and Earthshaker every time.
Luna and Zeus, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. And then my third one, always Earthshaker. Compared to Crystal Maiden or Jue, like, always Earthshaker. That's not even a choice. Like, stun is so good.
Wasn't the enemy he fought in the video directly across from him and not his neighbors? Yeah. Choose an allied red hero. It battles its enemy neighbors. So I guess they are counting neighbor rather than say it's enemy and neighbors. I guess they're counting neighbors as directly across as well because he battled it, right? Let's look at that.
Yeah, neighbors are the 3 things in front of you in the lane.
That is weird.
Yeah.
So let's go to that. So here, it's this turn. Because he played it right in front, and then he played Berserker's Call. Whoops. Damn it.
You betrayed.
Alright, so choose a battles its enemy neighbor. So that counts. I would have thought it only hit left and right, but it did count the guy in front. which would have been funny because this would have been a dead card if it worked that way. So I guess it's good. It hits all three. Maybe because he has cleave? Wait a minute. Maybe because he has cleave that happens. Like if you had played this on a hero without cleave, I wonder if this would have counted as a neighbor, you know?
No, I think it would have counted as a neighbor.
Like even if it was just even if this was only one triangle, it would have counted as a neighbor. Let's
Yeah.
check. Let's check the artifact wiki.
On a thought here though, if you have cleave and you play Berserker's Call, do you do your extra damage to the middle minion? Because you go one, you hit the middle minion, you do the cleave to the two things on the left and right.
So
Then you
like
go to the next minion and you hit on the left and you hit that one, and then you do the cleave damage to the middle minion. Then you go to the right one and you hit that and you do the cleave damage to the middle minion.
right.
So would you just obliterate a single target?
Yeah, no, that you're right. It doesn't probably wouldn't work that way. But all these things that proc when an enemy neighbor dies, that includes the card right across from you, I guess.
Yeah.
That's weird. I guess neighbor means dude or neighbor, which is just dumb. But they're saving space, I guess, so that's good. Condemn. So this card is awesome. This card just flat out kills a hero. Oh, what's that? He's got 14. He's dead.
Yeah, condemn is the only way to like get complete monsters off the board.
Yeah, it's a hard removal.
Like if Bristleback takes off, you're not really gonna kill him unless you can just condemn the guy, right?
Yep.
If you give someone damage immunity, they're not dying to anything damage based, so you have to condemn them.
Yep. That is pretty good. Although that hero will come back with all of his, stats when he comes back, but
Oh yeah, but
that might be
maybe
two
getting them
turns
off the
later.
board for like a turn or so
Yeah.
is enough to give you, the game.
Yep. Echo Slam. This card is seen a lot. Deal damage to each enemy equal to the number of enemies. So this is the card you play when the board gets out of control on the other side and you just want to light bomb it, basically.
This is the card that says, "Were you trying to swarm me? Yo, bro,
Yeah.
get that shit out of here."
Right. Oh, I've abandoned that lane and I'll just Echo Slam it when he fills it up. So then you as the opponent that's swarming will be like, let's see, 7 Echo Slam will do. I don't want more than 4 damage to everything, so I'm only going to leave 4 dudes on this lane, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you can play around it, but it's tough. This card is awesome too. This is AoE piercing 4 for 7. It's Flame Strike.
Yeah. The fact that it's only 4 damage though makes me go, yeah, but like later into the game, what heroes is this actually going to kill?
This only hits heroes though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what heroes is this actually going to kill? Because like, piercing damage pierces armor, but if you're thinking about the fact that like you have to use the damage to pierce the armor, depending on how much armor these heroes have, they might not be that damaged, right? So like, is 4 damage going to matter that much to a character that has ridiculous amounts of armor? Like, if you buff up Axe or like Bristleback or any red hero, are they going to care?
Well, in the games I saw, heroes by this point in time, heroes have taken a bunch of chip damage, and 4 can tend to finish them off because it hits all 3 lanes. So you're just like,
Yeah, true.
Sure, Bristleback lived, but I crushed all the other heroes in the other lanes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's true. It might just chip them down, and then you're, and then nothing. It's seven mana for nothing. But I don't know. It was pretty good when I saw it played. Divine Purpose, modify a unit with damage immunity. That's pretty obvious. 7 mana for that, and it's not a hero card, and it's a rare.
Like, if you're playing green, you're probably gonna take it, right? Like,
Jesus, 7? Oh, is this permanent?
Yeah, modify is permanent, so they permanently cannot be hurt. So
does that mean if you
you're
play
playing
this,
versus someone and they play this, and
you
they don't, and your enemy isn't playing black, as far as we know,
Jesus,
you can't really do much.
You play
because
that on your
condemn.
12/12 hero, what happens? Like, they have to coup de grace it, or it's just gonna never die.
Yeah.
So you play this on the cleave, the cleave dude, like the guy that hits everything. Holy crap! Red-green seems pretty busted, but that's not till turn 7. Like, things are getting out of hand when you get to
Yeah.
turn 7. 7 is when the bombs come down. Hand of God, fully heal each ally. That is heroes and creeps, right?
Yeah.
Give allies.
Give allies damage immunity
Wow, that's incredible.
this round. Yo, that's a hero card. So you have to play Chen in order to play it, but
Yeah.
Chen was already decently statted, and he had a really good ability as well in stealing enemy creeps. So
Does silence,
this seems pretty goddamn great.
does silence counter that? I'm assuming you were asking if silence counters. Oh, this. So, okay, so you modified a unit with damage immunity. Can I silence? Yeah, I think silence counters this before combat is resolved. It would take this off.
Does it? Does it stop modifiers?
I think so. It
I
seemed
thought it only stopped like abilities and things like that.
Prevents the target hero from using abilities, including item abilities, hero abilities, and possibly others. Silencing hero prevents it from acting as a catalyst. Playing cards. The exact silence interactions.
It doesn't stop modifiers. So it wouldn't stop damage immunity. He'd still be damage immune.
Doesn't say. Well,
So,
right. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't stop modifiers. Maybe it only stops active abilities.
So yeah, that doesn't stop modifiers. So he'd still be damage immune, I think.
Okay, yeah. Hand of God, fully heal, damage immunity.
Divine Purpose, $300 on Steam Market.
Divine Purpose? What is that? Oh.
The card Divine Purpose, you sell it on the Steam Market for $300.
Oh, there you go. Right. It is a rare. I'm surprised they don't have a fourth. Oh, they do have 4 rarities, I guess, but they don't have like a legendary rarity. I guess neither does Magic, though. Time of Triumph. Modified allied heroes. Modify allied heroes with +4, +4, +4, +4, +4, +4, +4, and +4 for 8. This is all in.
Yeah.
Heroes.
This is pretty goddamn great. Like
heroes, though.
+4 attack, +4 armor, like +4 on everything is just so good.
I mean, it might just be 8 for 8, right? Because you're gonna get the +4 attack, you're gonna get the +4 siege. So 4 is getting done to the tower, and 4 is getting done to whatever's in front of it, and
yeah,
so it might be 8 for 8. I don't know.
It's really good though.
It seems pretty good. If you had 2 reds, if you're going all in and they abandon a lane, then you get 8 for 16.
It says just modify heroes, not red heroes, and it says allied heroes. So I think it works no matter what lane they're in.
Allied heroes.
So if it works no matter what lane they're in,
that's ridiculous. If that's the case,
this is really good.
It seems like it's one lane only though.
And if you think about it, retaliate is whenever they like fight something, so that's technically +8 attack in a battle.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting if they abandon a lane and you have 2 or 3 heroes in there. For every hero, this is 8 every unblocked hero, this is 8 damage, right? Because it's plus to the tower, +4 attack and +4 siege. So if you have 3, that's 24 damage to the tower to an abandoned lane.
This is definitely I want to win now.
Yeah, it's interesting though. I wonder how good it is outside of that, the abandonment scenario. Okay, so that's all of the spells. Let's look at the improvements. Not too many of them, only a few. 3 cost, grand melee. If there's an allied red hero in this lane, all heroes have 2 cleave damage. If there's a red in this lane.
Pretty good.
All heroes in that lane though, right?
Yeah, in that lane.
Well, unless it is board wide.
I doubt it's board wide. That'd be
for
that'd
3.
Be a bit
yeah,
bad.
not for 3. Not for 3.
No way. Yeah, not for 3, man.
No, in fact, think of what the feedback would have to be for that. You're just like, oh, it would be so weird. Like, okay, I just cast something on this hero and it affected things in every lane, and it didn't like do a camera move to show all that. That would be pretty bad. Like that Zeus damage, when it hits every hero in every lane, a camera sweeps across the whole board to show it.
Yeah, but like looking at this card though, like if you're playing red, this is pretty good. You're just gonna destroy a bunch of things, right?
Yeah, yeah, because it's gonna clear off things to the sides, and red has such strong attack that it's just gonna clear off stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so that is a this is a permanent a permanent thing that just sits on your lane. It's a lane buff basically, and so it sits there until they get rid of it. Assault ladders. Allies deal +2 damage when attacking a tower. That's not bad. That's not bad. You throw this into an abandoned lane, you can get up to 14 damage on it if your lane's full. Pretty good. 3 for 14. I hear that's decent. Iron Fog Gold Mine. Get 3 gold after the combat phase. After the combat phase. 3 gold. Not sure what the value of gold is, but it seems interesting.
Yeah. 3 mana for 3 gold though is pretty good, right? So
I mean, is it?
and it works every turn. So you basically pay.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's permanent.
Just convert. Yeah, for the first turn you cast this, you just convert your 3 mana into 3 gold, and then the turn after that you're just converting
you're
3 mana
banking
into 6
gold.
gold, and then 3 mana into 9 gold, and so on and so forth. Right.
And then
so
you double it.
It's
and
pretty
then you,
good.
And then you give
especially because you're playing black, so you can payday, right?
Yeah.
It's just stacking on top of whatever gold you're earning to payday.
And then you combo it with the guy that gets attack based on half your gold, and you hit for 40.
Yeah, it's just stacking gold so you can get benefits.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Have you played 7 Wonders before Silver? Nope, have not played it. Fun game, play with my cousins. No, I have not played it. If it's any good though. If there's a computer version. Oh, physical. Oh no, no, have not played it. Mist of Avernus. Modify allies with +1 attack before the action phase. So that is before players get action is the not combat, right? That's the I'm playing cards phase, right?
Yeah.
So that means before anything happens, as soon as the little dragons move over to the lane, this fires off and it hits everything for 1. I'm sorry, it hits all your dudes for 1 attack.
It gives all your dudes +1 attack.
Which doesn't really matter. If it were damage, it would be more interesting because
I guess it gives your dudes +1 attack. So I guess if people use cards that like duel, it'll matter then because then they had the +1 attack for when the duel happened. But
that's weird that they say before the action phase. Like, what's the significance of that? Why not just say before the combat phase?
So that way, if people use duel is a card that happens in the action phase, right?
Yeah. But that's a red. It's weird.
Yeah, but it's just.
So maybe it's defense against duel.
In that instance,
it's like defense.
It matters in that instance, but like yeah.
Yeah, it's
other
like
than that, I can't really think of it. It's just basically +1 attack for combat.
Yeah, it's green's defense against duel type cards. Maybe. Nether Ward. After opponent plays a spell, deal 3 damage to the enemy tower. It's like
yeah, that's
what's
that's
that?
Pugna's signature card.
It's Venom Toth. It's Duelist Venom Toth in but it's in improvement form.
Yep.
That is interesting. You're like, well, I'm crushing you on board, but my tower in this lane is just getting wrecked. Selamine's Favor. Your tower has +2 mana. That's mana ramp. So that is interesting. Permanent. So on turn 4, you have 6 mana. On turn 5, you have 7. And you can this card seems really good. Seems really good. What do you think, Britt?
Yeah, seems alright. If you're ramping to get stuff like Steam Cannon there out, or you're ramping for that what's that 14/14 card?
Yeah.
The creep.
Right.
That we saw that was in green.
Yep.
Yeah, you're just ramping to get stuff like that out, right?
Yep. Deal 2 damage to each enemy before the action phase. So this is really good. So
Yeah.
this is Consecrate from Hearthstone and all that stuff every single turn in the lane before stuff happens. This is
I
so
will say
good.
though, if your characters have 2 armor, it does nothing to them.
I know. Sure, but I mean, come on. It's making creeps die to
Oh
combat.
yeah,
It's,
yeah.
you know,
The
like
thing is though, you can stack these up in a lane. So if you put a Nava in the lane, it does 4 damage, so it will instantaneously kill the melee creeps.
you can have 2 conflagrations in a lane.
Yeah, you can stack up improvements.
How many can you have? Let's see.
They said that during the stream when they were playing.
Improvement. Improvements are a special category of spells. They're like enchantments, and they target a lane. They modify the lane. An icon to the left of the opponent's tower. After that, they will be there indefinitely, applying the effect until they're removed. Over time, these can prove dangerous. Okay, here are all the improvements. Did we see trebuchets? I don't think that's here. I didn't see trebuchets. It's not on this site.
Yeah, I think it's in the Avalis that I linked though.
Deal 2 piercing damage to the enemy tower before the action phase. Okay. So that's a dot. That's a dot on you. That's a clock. So it doesn't say anything about what happens if you play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and if you play multiples, but you said on the stream they said that.
Yeah. It just stacks the effect, right? So it does 4 damage instead of 2.
It's pretty good. This card's awesome. And then Steam Cannon, the last one here. Activate cooldown 1. Deal 4 piercing damage to a unit in any... This is awesome. This is just like... Holy crap. This thing is amazing. It's just like every turn you kill a creep or you severely damage a hero because it's 4 piercing, so it goes through armor.
Steam Cannon seems great. I feel like if you're playing black, you probably want to take the card, right?
Like, you play this in the lane you care about because, because every turn, just like every
Well, it
turn.
says in any lane, so you can play it in any lane, really, and just use it in whatever lane needs it most.
A unit in any lane. So you can hit all the way over to the third lane. Oh.
Yeah. You just as soon as you can play it, you just put it down because it doesn't really matter what lane it's in because it can shoot anywhere, right? It just needs to be on the board.
This is 4 damage once, ignoring armor. But, so I watched a little bit of this game. Like, let's talk about this for a second. And I noticed that when the opponent applies a buff to a card, it happens really fast. And it happens like, let me show you this because it's really sort of disorienting. And I think you're going to have to train your brain or they're going to have to fix their UI. Because when an opponent casts a buff, the card here. So here, this is perfect example, okay? He played this item card and the item went right there, okay? But what happened? The first thing that happened is this item flashed, but then the bigger effect is this card swings out over here and you look over here and you read it, and then you're like, wait, which card? If the board was full, it would be really hard to figure out which minion this just got played on. Especially if there's multiples that have it, right? Because you can't tell. Because look, you can't tell. It's not animating anymore. This little icon here is not any different. Like, let me rewind it. Like, let's watch that again, okay? So, keep an eye on... Did I go back too far? I think it's this guy. Like, watch this little cross sword area here, okay? Watch this spot. See? It appeared there. At the same time that the card flew over, that's going to grab your attention. You're not going to have seen that. It took me forever to figure this out. My eye went, whoop, oh, cool. So he played Stoneball Hall Pike. Wait, which min did it go on? And sure, it's easy to tell because only one guy has it, but I think on a more complicated board, that effect sucks. What do you think,
Yeah,
Britt?
I can see that.
Like, I think this is just bad UI design. Like, bad UX, I mean. I think they're going to have to fix that. Like, while this card is up, I think they're going to need an ongoing flashiness of this effect. So it's like, after you're done reading it, when your eyes go back to the board, it should still be flashing, Because this happened a lot, and I lost several effects. I'm like, well, I know they played that, but I don't know where it went. So anyway, I think that's a fixable problem, but I don't think that it is working well yet.
But chat did bring up a good point about conflation. Depending on how it's stacked, could determine how good stacking it is. Because if it counts, if you put 2 of them in a lane, if it counts as a single instance of 4 damage, that's far better than 2 instances of 2. Yep. Because if a person has 2 armor and it's 2 instances of 2, it doesn't matter to them, right?
Right, they take
but if it's
0.
a single instance of 4, it can actually damage them.
Yep. Yeah, good point.
So depending on how it stacks, it's better stacking it. If it's 2 instances of 2 though, you're probably better just putting 1 in each lane.
Yeah, exactly. And Rabbit, yeah, they need some kind of effect that when the card is up there for a second and a half, and you're reading it, and you're done reading it, it needs ongoing. It needs an arrow or something to show where they just played that, and that because that effect is really weak right now. Okay, items. These are the things you buy from the store, the shop.
Yep, and the things you place on heroes.
Yeah. Armor goes on the armor slot. 1 armor. Okay. 3 gold for 1 armor. 3 gold for 2 attack. We already knew that 2 attack in 1 armor was about equivalent. Now we know that that is worth about 3 gold.
Apparently 4 health is equivalent to 1 armor though. And equivalent to 2 attack.
I like that there's an advertisement next to that video saying the game isn't as hard to play as it looks. That's awesome. It does look pretty hard. It does look complicated. I'm getting it. I'm starting to get it now, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as accessible as Hearthstone was. For health, for 3 gold. So 1 armor, 2 attack, and 4 health are equivalent. That's really interesting. I guess because health is fleeting, but still. Yeah. 4 health and 2 attack are equivalent, though. That's actually interesting. Does that seem the same in Duelist? 4 health and 2 attack are about the same power level. Is that true?
I think in Duelist it's more 3 health is equivalent to 2 attack.
Yeah, it seems
because Primus will give a +2 attack, but you could also get Azure Herald who gives you +3
That's
health.
General health though. This is hero. These are heroes, but those are like minions. What gives plus? Oh, there's a Lionheart card that gives a minion +3 health. It is one mana for 3 health, right?
Yeah.
And 1 mana for 2 damage.
Yeah, you're right.
1 mana for 2 damage. So it is kind of like 2 to 3. Yeah. Phase Boots. Hero has +4 health and an active ability that you can swap it with another ally. Hero or creep. That's pretty awesome. 2 turn cooldown.
Seems pretty good.
6 gold. It's a lot. And it's a gray, so it's an uncommon, I guess. A silver. It's an uncommon.
Yeah.
Lions.
I definitely
BBS
think
to attack.
Looking at this game, I definitely want to play like a 4 red, 1 black deck. And just beat through people and have the 1 black dude just cost payday as I kill everything.
Or 3 and 2, yeah. Yeah, it does seem pretty strong. Blade of the Vigil. Equipped hero has +2 attack and +2 cleave for 7. 7 for 2 attack, 2 cleave. And that's actually +4 damage, right? Because it seems like cleave... It seems like the neighbor keyword means it hits the thing in front of you too, right? So that's...
No, cleave doesn't affect the enemy right in front of you. Just the enemies on the left and right.
Well, it says neighbors.
Yeah, but cleave is different in that aspect. It's bullshit. The wording's bad.
What? Really? Cleave. Yeah, in addition to battle damage to the blocking unit, also deal the cleave. So, man, they say neighbors as if it means only the cards to the left and right. I wonder if that 6-cost card is a bug. That it hit the guy in front or something. Because how is it that neighbors means The dude
Well,
in front of you.
it says that unit's neighbors, not enemy neighbors.
Well, what does enemy neighbor mean? I mean, that's just weird. Yeah.
Like your neighbors are the things to left and right of you, but enemy neighbors are the three things in front of you.
Weird. Okay, I mean that would make sense, I suppose.
But
Uh,
it's still confusing.
so 7 gold for 2 attack, 2 cleave, and 2 attack is worth 3 gold. So 2 cleave in addition to so if we say 3 gold was for the 2 attack, then 4 gold is the 2 cleave.
Yeah. But two cleave is worth 4 attack technically, because you're doing two to two different sides, right?
Right. 8 health for 7. Put this on a blue hero. Can help it live a little longer. It's pretty good. Musket plus 2 attack with an active ability to deal 2 damage to a unit, probably in the same lane,
Yeah.
since it doesn't say in any lane. So 7 gold for plus 2 attack, and this ability, which is an additional 4 gold on top of the 3 gold that 2 attack cost. Yeah, interesting. Poaching knife equipped hero has plus 2 attack. Get 5 gold after enemy hero dies. Get 1 gold after an enemy creep dies. So 6 gold for that effect, which pays itself back almost entirely after 1 hero dies. So that's cool. After an enemy hero dies, it doesn't even have to die at the hand of the dude. Like, it just has to die on board. And then
Yeah,
you get...
just has to die in their lane.
Yeah.
But it basically doubles the amount of gold you get from stuff.
How much do you normally get for a hero and creep?
You get 5 for a hero and 1 for a creep, so it literally just doubles the amount of gold you get.
That's pretty good. Oh, this art looks pretty good. Book of the Dead. Equipped hero has plus 4 health. Add a charge to Book of the Dead after an allied melee creep dies. Okay, the charge is for the active ability. Okay, so you get 4 health for 10. Holy crap. And then the charges are used for this 2-turn cooldown. Summon a zombie for each charge and remove all charges. What's a zombie? Have we seen a zombie?
As a zombie is a 2/2.
A 2/2?
It's not that amazing. A zombie's just a 2/2 unit. So it just dies to conflation. It dies to pretty much like any
It dies
AoE.
to anything. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's fodder.
So I don't think it's really worth it, really. It doesn't seem worth the price.
No, it doesn't.
For 10 gold.
Yeah.
Considering you're just summoning a bunch of shitters that just die to anything that in the game.
I mean, unless you have health and mana and damage buffs for in a swarm deck, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we're in swarm deck.
Red Mist, Maul, equipped hero has plus 2 attack and plus 5 siege. So 2 attack we know costs 3. 5 siege, they're saying costs 7?
Well, it is guaranteed tower damage, even if they get blocked.
And 5, that's an eighth. So out of 40, that's like an eighth of. And isn't there some hero that says if it hits the tower, something happens? Maybe not. Maybe that was a.
Oh yeah, there's Solar Khan. You mean? So if you put this on, wait, no, that's if she hit this tower. Does her passive go off if she uses siege? If her passive goes off when she hits if she uses siege, then I can understand why that's 10 mana. I guess why it's 10 gold. I guess.
So she does 4 damage when attacking a tower. Yeah, does that 4 damage apply to that siege?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
If it does, she does 9 guaranteed, which would be ridiculous.
I know. Yeah.
Like even if you block her, just 9 damage. Just
Look at this tiny font. 25 gold for these 2 items. These should be amazing. They look cool. Equipped hero has 8 and 4. Condemn units equipped Hold on. Condemn units equipped hero. This is the worst. Am I like? Did they leave out a word? Condemn.
No, condemn units equipped hero deals battle damage too. So you equip this on a hero, you give this blade to a character, and then any units that you deal battle damage to will be condemned. It will just instantly kill them. No matter how much damage, even if they have like 1,000 health.
Condemn units.
If you do 1 damage to them, you condemn them.
I got it. I just like my brain was not wrapping around the sense. Condemn units that this equipped hero deals battle damage to. That's how it's supposed to read. Okay. Right. So
yeah, if you give this to something with cleave, dude, if you give this to Sven, and Sven just cleaves stuff, oh my god.
I mean, it's like it gives like poison in Hearthstone, or Duelist's Phantom effect. Like it'll kill anything it does combat damage to.
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter how much attack
good.
it. American English. And it gets this active effect: condemn enemy improvements. Jesus. Condemn each item equipped by equipped heroes combat target. What the hell, man? Equipped by equipped heroes combat target. Okay, so if this dude that you put this on is in combat with any other hero, his items are all gone.
Yeah, you could just wait. Does it condemning the items destroy the items forever, or does it just remove them for now?
Destroys them.
If that removes the items forever, that's ridiculous.
Well, it's 25 gold.
Just like all that gold they spent on that hero's items just gone, destroyed.
Yep, I like it. This is great.
This is a great item.
Question is 25
this is
gold
worth the 25 gold?
Yeah, like
I think it's worth the 25 gold.
Condemn unit should be after damage too. Ooh. No, this is a cooldown, so you can play this before combat happens.
Yeah.
So you can strip them of all their stuff before before.
Like we said, 2 attack was worth 3 gold, so they attack there is worth 12 at least of the 25.
There has to be a better abbreviated word for equipped hero: wielder. Yeah, I agree. Well, no, because, well, maybe. And then Horn of the Alpha. Equipped hero has 4 health. Active 2. Summon a Thunderhide pack.
I don't think it does, Quaz, because you can't deal battle damage to them. It doesn't counter damage immunity because you can't deal battle damage to them, so they don't get condemned.
Thunderhide pack is the 14/14 Siege 6. Okay, I was like, what the hell? Hey, Thunderhide joins the pack. Okay, so for every 2, you get a 14/14. This is like Jiraxis in in Hearthstone, right? You get a giant guy every 2 turns. Holy crap!
It's pretty. I think these items are pretty worth it. Like, sooner or later, you're going to overwhelm the enemy with these items. Like, sooner or later, you're just going to win.
Yep, you're that lane, anyhow.
Yeah.
All right, so that's everything. That's pretty good stuff. This is exciting.
There's a couple more cards in the other link I posted if you want to go there.
Let's see. Do I have that?
It's in the Discord.
Okay.
Sadly, this one does not have all the abilities for some of these characters.
Mm-hmm. Are there new heroes we haven't seen?
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Chen, did we see Chen? We did see Chen. Yep, gain control of a creep. We saw that.
Oh my god, Ursa is amazing.
Who? Who?
Ooh.
Where are you looking?
I'm looking at the red heroes right now.
Let's do. I'm only looking at heroes. The red heroes. Keef. Legion Commander. We saw Legion Commander. Mazzy.
Yeah.
636. Pugma. We saw Pugma.
Yeah, Mazzy seems really good.
Sven. 511. Ursa.
Yeah, sadly we don't know what Sven's ability does, but Ursa seems great, dude. A 7/10 When Ursa deals battle damage to a unit, modify that unit with -1 armor.
Oh, so it's like got a bleed, kind of.
Yeah, like that is great.
Yeah, Jesus, these reds. Holy
The
crap.
red cards. I feel like in the early life of the game, people are going to hate red because they will just stomp you and they won't have to do anything to really do it while people don't know how to play the game that much. Like they won't have to do much to win.
Yeah,
They'll
reds.
just have to be what they are, which is
Yeah,
big boys.
just play big cards, turn them sideways, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other spells? Modify allied creeps with +2/+1. Annihilation. Condemn all units. There is a Wrath of God.
Where?
Look, I'm in spells. Third spell. Annihilation for
Oh,
6.
annihilation. Oh, wow. Yeah, there is.
That's a full
Is that
lane wipe.
is that all units in all lanes?
That I think that's just a 1 lane wipe.
Uh, if that was every lane, wow. Yeah, that's really good for a lane. That's how you counter damage immunity right there. Just condemn the entire lane.
Jeez. But the interesting thing is in order to cast this, you have to have a hero, so you can't play this in abandoned lane.
Oh yeah, you can't just abandon the lane. You physically have to be willing to lose your hero to stop theirs.
Yeah. Right. So you have to put your hero in the lane with the intent to cast this and clear the board. Hilarious. For 6. I mean, it's going to destroy your hero. Your hero has to be there, and he will be sacrificed.
But at the same time, you're probably sacrificing one hero to kill two, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
so
if you're getting like a 4 for 1.
It's still trading up.
Yeah,
you're still trading up.
Yeah. Shield. Purge enemy effects from a unit. Give that unit. Purge enemy effects from a unit. Give that unit +2 armor and +2 retaliate this round.
Okay, what does purge do? Does that remove bad modifiers? Like if you use a bristleback's -2 armor thing on an enemy, and use this on that ally, will this get rid of the -2 armor?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it purges it off them?
Yeah, it cleans it back to probably, well, it takes any negative effects off. Like, if you're buffs, it probably doesn't purge.
Yeah, it just purges the bad stuff the enemy put on it.
Yeah, and then you get
That
+2.
seems great.
Can you use this on an enemy minion? Like, he put a bunch of buffs on. Can I unbuff it, but then give it +2/+2, which is better than the 14 health it had or something?
Well, it says purge enemy effects, not your own one, so I don't think so.
I know. So let's say that the enemy gave his minion +14 health or some +14 attack, and I'm like, purge that shit, and he can have +2 armor and +2 retaliate.
Well, maybe there's a card like that, but I don't think for this one at least, because it says only purges. It says purge enemy effects.
But isn't a +20 attack buff on an enemy minion that they cast an enemy effect?
Oh wait, oh yeah, wow, they are your enemy, and yeah, it is an effect they put on it, huh?
Yeah, it removes buffs on enemy. Okay, let's see if it says purge. Let's look at the. That's what I was thinking. Like,
well, yeah, so maybe, yeah, you're right. Maybe it would work. That's interesting. You could use it on a.
It is assumed
just downsize
purge
it.
removes all buffs from a unit. This most likely doesn't affect equipped items. The way it's written, though, it's not all buffs.
Such as modify, okay.
Not all buffs, but
yeah,
it removes bad stuff from your dudes and good stuff from their dudes, maybe.
I guess that would be how you like try and counter Bristleback. If he has like 10 armor, you're like, all right, Bristleback, you need to calm down. You can have 2 for now, but just you chill.
Yeah. Assassinate. 10 piercing to a unit in any lane, and it's got the little, it's got the 2 arrows to show that it can be used anywhere.
That'll probably kill anything.
7 for 10. Yeah, it almost kills a fresh red hero.
Yeah, almost.
Battlefield.
By 7 mana, maybe if they've been injured a bit.
Berserker's Call. We saw this. I hate that this says the word neighbors but means all 3. It's just confusing. We've seen Better Late Than Never. We've seen Clear the Deck. We've seen...
Oh yeah, the little arrows tell you can spawn in any lane, so you better late than never can be spawned in any lane.
Summon a melee creep into any lane. It says that, but it also shows it, yeah. Coup de grace. We saw that. We saw this. We saw Divided We Stand. No, we didn't see a Meepo.
Yeah, we also didn't see combat training.
Yeah, we did.
Did we? Okay.
+2 attack.
I'm forgetting spells already.
But Divided We Stand, summon a Meepo. Let's see what a Meepo is. A Meepo is a 4/5 with an active ability. Move a Meepo to an allied Meepo's lane. Move Meepo to an allied Meepo's lane. Deal 2 damage to the new... Wow, this thing is incredible. If Meepo dies, other allied Meepos in every lane also die. Oh.
Wait, so if you summon another Meepo, does the Meepo have the items the first Meepo has? Do you clone items by summoning Meepos?
It doesn't...
Can you have Apotheosis Blade and
oh, it's a hero.
clone Meepo
It's a
and
hero.
have 4 Apotheosis Blades?
That's weird. I don't know. I don't... Can you have 2 Meepos? Summon a Meepo.
Yeah, Meepo is a hero, so you get 3 hero cards in your deck. So you can have 3 Meepos, right? 4 Meepos, right? If you cast all 3 of them. Because you're one original one, and then the 3 you summon from the cards.
Just... Can you choose Meepo as a hero, or is it only a summonable hero?
No, Meepo is a hero. You choose Meepo as a hero first, and then his hero card is summon a Meepo. So you get 3 of those cards.
Got it.
So you have Meepo on the board, and then you cast 3 summoner Meepos, and you now have 4 Meepos.
But if any of them die, then...
They all die.
Even if they're in other lanes...
The real question is, can you clone items? I want to know, man.
In every lane.
I want to know if you can have 4 Apotheosis Blades.
In every lane.
Just have Apotheosis Blades everywhere. Deal with my condemns.
Holy shit.
The fact that they could teleport around, though, is the ridiculous
they're super
part.
annoying, but you really would only want to ever commit one to the board.
That's the thing, though. You can't because they're heroes. You're forced to play them out. I don't think you can hold a hero back. Can you?
The cast a Meepo card, you would just don't cast another one until he's dead.
Or maybe if they clone items, maybe you don't want to summon a Meepo until you've equipped your first Meepo up to a decent point, and then you summon another Meepo, and then you clone those items, so now you have 2 good statted units.
Right. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll have to find out if it clones it. What's up, Ghostly Tuna? How is PAX Artifact hype? Yeah, we're talking about it. We'll be streaming it next month.
Yeah. I definitely think that you probably just want to, if it clones items, you definitely just want to buff him up until he's a monster, and then just start creating multiple monsters everywhere that they have to deal with.
Okay, we've seen Duel, we've seen
Why would it
Echo
clone
Slam.
the items? I'm not saying... It's just that you're cloning the Meepo, and the Meepo...
Well, no, you're not cloning.
If the Meepo has items equipped...
You're not cloning the Meepo. It just says summon a Meepo, right? So
that's true.
He's probably naked.
If it doesn't clone the items, I don't think it's that great. If it clones the items, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's yet to be seen how interesting. It's the only card in the game that can teleport to a square that is not across from something. You can just bump him over one and hit the tower. That's the only card that I've seen that has done that so far. So I don't know how valuable that is, though. Modify a unit with +3 attack and cleave. I don't think we had seen that. Enough magic.
That's Magnus's card.
Oh, this card's awesome.
That's really good. +3 cleave is amazing.
Yep.
3 attack and 3 cleave is insane.
3 and 3. Look at this next one. Proceed to the combat phase.
I love that it's a red card as well. It's just red doesn't need to cast spells. They just need to fight you to win.
Right.
They're gonna outstat you, so they just need to beat you down. So no, you're not allowed to cast magic and stop me. Just put your dukes up.
Stop casting spell. Enough magic. I love it. The red's just Miko face. Enrage. Give a red hero 4/4 this round. Okay. Fighting Instinct. Modify a red hero with 1/1. That's a hero card.
Yeah, that's why I thought it would. Wait, that's why I thought it would work for him because Meepo in Dota 2, his clones benefit off of his items.
Yep. It might be.
Like the main Meepo has the items, but I'm pretty sure the other Meepos get like stats off of them.
It probably does. It
So
probably does then. Draw 2 cards for 4. We saw that. Frostbite. We saw that.
yeah, they only have the boots, but they share stats. Avidani. So this game, the items are nothing but stats, right? So
Ooh,
they
we
share
had not
stats?
seen this one. Mana Drain. For 2, give the enemy tower -2 mana this round and give your tower +2 mana this round. So it pays for itself.
it's just to deny the enemy mana. The interesting thing though is if you're playing black and blue and you have Crystal Maiden, you can play this and you just gain 2 mana. And you just deny them 2 mana. It's basically just a Malicious Wisp, but in spell form.
Mhm.
If you have Crystal Maiden on the board.
I mean, you pay for this, so it's not just denying
Yeah.
the mana because you get your mana back.
Yeah, no, I know, but if you have Crystal Maiden on the board as well, she gives you 2 mana back when you cast a spell in a lane, doesn't she? Let's see, Crystal Maiden. Where the heck is she? Check that. Crystal Maiden. Play. After the first time an allied spell is played in each lane, restore 2 mana to the tower in that lane. Yeah.
Restore.
So
that's not gonna work.
If you
have to
work.
You have to use it like last. Otherwise,
Return 2 mana for every spell cast.
you can't return mana that you can't go over your initial mana. So let's say you have 6 mana and you cast that spell. So you gain 2 mana, it returns, you gain 2 mana, you spend 2 mana, so you're at full mana, and then she kicks in, restoring 2. Oh, maybe you do get 2 more.
Yeah, and then it pushes you two up even more.
Yeah, you're right.
So
okay.
you basically just cast it and you gain 3 mana.
Yeah, mana drain. Mystic Flare, I don't think we've seen this. Deal 12 damage evenly divided among a unit and its allied neighbors. So 4/4/4.
Yeah, it's either
Or 6/6.
It's either 12, 6, or 4.
Yeah. That's not bad for 6.
Yeah. It's not bad.
No accident. Deal 2 damage to a unit for 3. We've seen that. Payday. We've seen that. Pick off. 4 damage in any lane. We've seen that. Poised to strike. 1 for +4. That's a hell of a... Yeah, that's pretty good. To a
Prey
hero.
on the Weak. That's a new one.
Summon a Hound of War for every damaged unit, including yours and your opponent's. Let's take a look. What is that?
Yeah, what is the Hound of War?
Hound of War, Dog of War. Hound of War, here it is.
That seems pretty good though, considering
Hound of War is a
as long as
creep.
the Hound of War isn't bad.
It's a creep, so it's a 2/4. It doesn't say what the stats are.
Dang. Well, depending what its stats are, it could be really good.
Yep.
Just because it looks like things end up injured really fast and for a while.
Totally. 2 damage to each creep for 1 mana, not bad. Thunder God's Wrath, we saw that. Time of Triumph, we saw that. Tower Barrage, we
Yeah, we saw
that. Yep. Truth to Power, we saw that. Ventriloquy, we saw that. Viscous Goo, we saw that. Winter's Curse, here's new. Disarm a unit until the end of round. That unit's allied neighbors. Battle it! It's Betrayal!
Yeah, that's betrayal. You could just have stuff beat up on their own teammates.
Oh yeah, how's that 12/12 red guy working for you now? Betrayal. God, this could be awesome. Like you have just 3 big beefy guys next to each other and you 3 for 1.
Yeah, this is how you counter red right here.
Yeah, it is an anti-red
That's
card.
how you counter red. You just disarm one big guy and just have the other big guys kill him.
Oh, you disarm it so he doesn't actually attack back. So you can't 3 for 1.
No.
You can only like 2
No,
for 1.
you can't 3 for 1. Yeah, you can only just have this have them kill
It's
one
like
unit.
it's like Betrayal in Hearthstone. where you cast Betrayal on a guy and he hits his neighbors. Actually, the neighbors... Yeah, he does his damage to the neighbors. The neighbors don't do damage back. Yeah, it's like Betrayal in Hearthstone and Rogue. Pretty cool. Alright, so I should probably play some Duelist. Got about half an hour left, but this is exciting, man. I am really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, man. I'm gonna head off then. I'll just be in stream chat, but yeah.
Yeah, thanks,
I
Britt.
enjoyed the chat.
Thanks so much for
really looking forward
doing
to the
that.
game.
Any more
Yeah.
artifact stuff that happens, we'll have to tag team it.
Alright, yeah, sure, man. Sounds good.
Okay.
See you, chat.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Britt. Did I get to play it? No. Unfortunately, I did not get to play it. The line was 4 hours long. I didn't feel like waiting in it. But I watched it enough to get a good sense for what's going on. So I feel like I know how to play it now. I watched them cast it. I watched some games. I stood over the shoulder. I talked to some of the Valve attendants. So I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of how it works now. It's complicated, but it's not anywhere near as easy as Hearthstone to get into. But I think once you get into it, hopefully it will be pretty easy to play. The games are longer than Hearthstone too. You heading out, Kaz? Just lurk. Queues suck. I know. I was able to secure a beta key though, which is awesome. So as soon as the beta opens up, I will be streaming it. Along with everyone and their dog, probably. Ooh! Look at that! Got Noshrak and Sentinel. Pretty good. Look at Noshrak, man. He's a badass. What about the only pay model for cards? Well, so in a world where we have free-to-play games like Hearthstone and stuff like that, it feels really weird. But if you think about it, before Hearthstone, there was Magic the Gathering and you bought cards. That was it, right? So I don't necessarily think that that model in the digital world is bad. I just think it's different, and we're gonna have to see if it takes. If you watched my stream last night, I talked a little bit about that, and I have a hypothesis that because we're so conditioned to free-to-play games, that a lot of people are gonna claim that this game, that Artifact, is pay-to-win. But pay-to-win is a concept that only exists in a free-to-play game. It doesn't exist in a pay game, right? Like, so because there's nothing free, right? So like, pay-to-win doesn't exist. But I do think people are gonna say, dude, it's totally pay-to-win, and I don't know. I think it's just gonna be interesting to see how that plays out, right? We'll see. Man, I wish I still had my MTG cards. I had 4 of every card from Alpha through Mirage. It would be worth a fortune today. Yeah, I had been playing since Revised, and I had collected a bunch of Unlimited and cards, and I sold almost all of them recently. I still have some, but I kept my Unlimited Lotus, which I still have, because that was like just like the signature card of all of Magic, and I actually held that up on stream like a couple of weeks ago. It's upstairs though now, so I have to go get it. But I still have a Mint Lotus. I still have a Mox Pearl. I sold all my dual lands, and I have a handful of random other cards. Nothing like too amazing in value anymore. I don't even remember what this deck is. Oh shoot, I don't have my overlay up. Let me fix that. There we go. Sold them when they were going for 40 bucks. Oh god. You sold your Lotuses for 40 bucks? Damn, that sucks. Well, I sold a Mint Beta Lotus for $350, which, yeah, at the time I was like doing pretty good, but damn, now it hurts. Now it hurts. Sold all my dual lands for $5. I just sold my dual lands like a month ago. My revised mint dual lands. I had a playset of all of them. So those did pretty good for me. Okay, I think we have Maeve here at 7 wins. Actually, I have some cards right here. I have some unlimited cards right here next to me. I have a City of Brass from Arabian Nights. What else do I have here? I have Force Field from Unlimited. Invisibility, which I don't think is worth anything. Gaia's Liege. Lord of Atlantis. Nightmare. I don't think those cards are worth anything. I still have some random magic cards. I just need to like... I can't decide if I just want to bring my collection into shop and just be like, here, please don't rape me too bad, or if I want to sell the singles and just use all that effort for like 15 and 20 bucks a card. I just don't know if it's worth it. 2 and 2 is decent. I think I need to look for a spell in case he plays like a defensive minion, like a Veil Hunter or something. Really love Shadow Dancer, but I think I need to get rid of these. Any decent swag at PAX? I'm not really a swag person. I'm the total wrong person to ask. Oh, he's gonna Veil Hunter. Furosa, okay, that's not bad. Just because, like... I just go see the things I want to see and then get out. Get rid of that. So probably play this. Because he has to lure it. And he can't... Like, that means he maybe plays 2-drop and plays this. This is good. I'm just gonna drop this. Here? Yeah, because I've got this next turn. It's fine. But let me think if I saw some decent swag at PAX, Tuna. There was a bunch of pins and shirts and posters for things like Dragon Quest, and, you know, there was like a whole floor dedicated to like retailers selling like Shantae pins and things like that. And then there were, but your swag, you mean free stuff they're handing out. There was a bunch of swag, like if you waited in line and played their game, you got a t-shirt or a poster or something. So there was some of that. I didn't wait in any lines though. I just, if the games were available, I played it. If it was a huge line, I just watched other people play for the most part. Although I had a friend who got me an artifact beta key. Got EGX this month, hoping to see what the smaller stalls have. Cool shit from the indie stands. So that is Wraithling Swarm and hopefully not a 1-drop. We're gonna need to kill all this stuff. I wonder if I shoot this. I probably, Shieldmaster shoot that, right? Not gonna play this. I could 3 and 2, if we think about this. This happens every time. Shoot, I can't protect him from Dancing Blades now. Let's do this. Okay. Now he can't ramp to 5. But he can swarm. I got a cool drawing of a Sega Mega Drive last year. Nice. Free and paid. Okay. There was some decent paid stuff there. Lots of booths selling physical games, like You know, for that world out there that still likes the boxed games and all the stuff that it comes with, that is a thriving. So he clears that. Okay. And he frees himself up for the mana. That kind of sucks. He gets 2. Hopefully he doesn't have the kill for this. Damn, he has it. Alright, that's fine. So we're just gonna jam this, right? Or should I go 3? Maybe I'm not gonna jam this yet. No, I'm not going to. I think we're gonna go... like 3, 2, 1. How about 3? How about 3, 2, 1? I want to bring him up towards this, so I'm gonna put this here, because otherwise he's just gonna run like way over here. Okay, the 4/4 next to him, so he can come up here and kill that. It's fine. He's got 4 cards left. I haven't done any damage to him though. But the board is decent, right? If he wants this free card, he has to get into this territory, which I kind of want him to go here. Because he's in the middle of my 4/4s. I don't know if I'm going to have time to play all of this. Next turn, I want to do 5 and 1, but I can't because I just used that. That's cool. He's gonna play defensive. Breath. Breath into 1. Incorn. Why didn't he just use that last turn? He's gonna swarm now. Oh, that's no swarm. So I don't want to play this. That's a better card. I think about it. I kind of want to leave this alive, right? So it is not copy minion. So it's either spells or general attacks. Probably spells. That's fine. I don't have that many good spells in the deck. And I've got Pado next turn, which is great. Gotta make sure it doesn't F me too bad. Big boy here. Big boy here. That's fine. Guarantees that. So that's fine. This clears here. This clears that. Clear this for free. So this will be 5 and 1. Before I play any of these, though. Determine where this is going to go. Probably here. I don't think I need to upgrade this. Maybe I hit this. Okay. But that was dumb. I should have put this more in his face. I didn't think that whole turn through. So he can trade that, He's got 3 cards left. I guess I could have left this back. Like, I need to pressure this corner a little bit. I guess that pressures it. If he has DT, he'll use it here, and I left it in range of these 2 guys so I can hit whatever it is. I can go hit the Wraithling if I need to. DT is really bad for me against this. I've got this value here, though, so I can play this and then maybe that. I don't know if I'm going to play this, though. Trade, take 4. Circle's fine. He needs to kill this. Ouch. That's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. So how about Deathfire Crescendo? No, this doesn't work right now, so I just need to get rid of it. Probably have to trade this. So I'll trade that. Apply this into that. I don't want to take the 8, though. Wonder if I have to kill this, right? Don't low roll me, bro. Haha!
We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
I think I stay right here. I can death mark if I have to, if he plays something in my face, so I should be good here. Flame Wing is fine. That was a hell of a high roll. He can trade it, but I 2 for 1, so that's good. Cool. We'll definitely take that. Shadow Dancer kind of sucks here. I can paddle away some stuff like this. I can paddle it away. I guess I death mark it. 5 and 2. Get a couple deaths. 5, 2. Okay. So it's gonna be 5, 2, 2, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So first thing is this. This. Wait. I'm gonna walk here. And then put this in his face. Don't think I need this. 2 cards left. Shouldn't you write first to not mill? I didn't want... I would have gotten 1 less card, and I didn't care if I milled. I figured I might as well play the guy out. He has to have lure this turn or DT. Or another EMP. Another EMP is pretty bad for me. Ritual B. Shadow Reflect. Oh, am I dead? No, there's no way he kills me here, right? Oh my god, he's got double Shadow Reflect. Wow, he almost killed me. Four, 6, 7. This is 7 damage. If a minion goes here. Oh, really? So I guess I go 3 and 6. Wow, if he top decks a tiger, I could lose, huh?
Finish him.
Oh, I have this and then that. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Play this, which puts it 5. And then I just... Oh, wait. Shit. This kills me, though, doesn't it? But I die. I should have done it before I punched him. Shit. Oh, I just fucked it up. Shit. Wait, do I die? Do I not draw if I do this? Ha! Yes. Oh god. I totally screwed that up. I should have done the kill before I attacked. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Did not deserve that. They thought I was BMing. Oh god. I feel dirty. I feel dirty after that game, guys. Oh Jesus. I think I actually die and it is not a draw. Because I die, then Shadow Dancer triggers. I gain the health back, but I'm already dead. So, I think, I guess we should science that, huh? Pretty sure it kills the dude before you take damage? Using right first would still net you the same amount of cards because you keep the draw at the end of the turn. So instead of drawing... That's true. But I dug one card deeper into my deck that way. But you're right, you're right, you're right. I should have probably done it first. I dug one card deeper into my deck, but I milled one. You have a boatload of gold? I mean, if you can average 7 wins in Gauntlet, then you will always be profitable, and if you can average 10 plus wins, you will build up gold pretty ridiculously fast. What good is digging if that card you milled might be the one you're looking for? I was just being facetious, Longshot. Like there was no good argument that I had there. I know, guys, I know. It was definitely correct to draw before playing the 2-drop. I guess I need to science this after this game. I'll science it after this game. We'll do the Mave science and find out what happens in that interaction. Probably gonna open up Celebrant. Let's ditch that. Keep this. I mean, come on, right? Would I rather have Shadow Dancer or Right? What's gonna be more valuable? I am gonna dump my hand pretty fast, so Right seems interesting. Shadow Dancer is just so good, though. I think I'm gonna go for the value. I like it. I like it now. Do I play Flame Blood here? Problem with playing this is the ping. No, I don't play that. So against Lionar, I do not want to be up here. Problem is, if he plays a defensive, I don't have any answers to it. I don't have. Yeah. So if he plays a defensive, I'm gonna get wrecked. Still, let's try that. If I don't end up using this, it's fine. It's back here. He can't get it. Gonna go warm up. All right, Ghostly. I'll see you around, man. Thanks for stopping by. Silver Guard. Yeah. So I guess we just jam. How about 4? How about 3 here? Hit that. Punch 2. Or 2 punch. That's not awesome. It's Tempest clears the board. Maybe I want this. So I like play this here, go here, punch, or Death Mark punch. This becomes a 3/3. I guess it's the same thing. This is better than. You can't heal it next turn, so I guess I just 2, 3, 4. I just jam this here. Walk into provoke jail. I don't know, man. I should have put that back. What the hell was I doing putting that back so far? Like, I should have put it here. At least Tempest doesn't clear the board anymore. But this should have been here. He might martyrdom this for me. I just didn't... like, this card is too valuable for me. If I had more removal in my deck, I would have death marked this. But given how few removal cards I have, I feel like I need this for things that are bigger. Jesus, a second one. And the Tempest. What? Bordering! That's awesome. Oh, really? Alright, so 3 and 1 and 1. Not that. Actually, this trades for free, right? So 3 here. I'm gonna get 1 death, though. I'm only getting 1 death. 2 deaths, because I'm gonna use my own thing. So this will be a 4/4. Don't think I want this. Do this. Hope he doesn't have Pony. Pony's really bad. Pony's real bad. I could have got the blood tier, but it didn't really do much. So he can't really place a minion anywhere where I can't touch it. Okay, so he's just gonna try to race me. Oh, Iron Cliff there, it's fine. So we will Death Mark. Can I get it here? I can do it, but I have to run this up here, which kind of sucks. But I think I need the double. Yeah, I need the double heal. I don't like it. God, I do not like it. I think I need the heal, though. Oh shit, I didn't get the double heal. I only got 1 point of heal. It was pretty important for me to get that down. He needs to move up and play the minion below. Okay, or, yeah. Something really gross here. Like a flyer. That's fine. Brawler. That's a problem, huh? So he's gonna hit me once. Fizz is gonna hit this though. I could also play 4, 5. Yeah, let's do this. Is there a world where I play Jack's True Sight? I don't think so, because I'm getting into the corner, so I'm not gonna play that. Can I kill him? I don't think so. This definitely goes in the corner. I'm just gonna block with as much stuff as I can. 4, 5, 6. I shouldn't have done the 1 damage there. That was dumb. I should have done the 1 damage to his face. I didn't think I was gonna be malicing that thing. I really need to plan out my whole turn better. So he needs Repulsor Beast, Divine Bond. Not enough. He needs it's a 3-card lethal from here, right? Not to mention this thing is gonna hit him next turn. That looks like a spell. Divine Bond clears it. Tempest Punch. Tempest Divine Bond would be pretty... No? Okay, so let's... Alright, he's going face. Sure. Holy. He had the Divine Bond. He can't make an attack again, though. That's fine. He's dead on board, right? Yep. GG. I thought he might have Divine Bond, and as long as it couldn't swing twice on me, I was okay. Double Divine wouldn't have killed me. It would have 12'd me, right? And I had 13? Did I? Did I have 12? I could have blocked Double Divine Bond, right? With a different configuration of dudes there. Shadow Dancer is pretty good. It is. It's won me a lot of these games. I had 12? Oh shit, I was dead to Double Divine then. Well, I usually don't play around 2-card lethals. I'll play around a 1-card lethal, and certainly not a 3-card lethal. So, I didn't have the luxury of playing around a 2-card lethal that turn, did I? Let's see. Could I have just thrown 2 minions in front there? What did I do? I played the Bird and Blood Tier. But the Blood Tier was... I could have also not sacked it and let Fizz trade into it, which would have got me 2 more deaths. So yeah, that turn sucked. I definitely could have avoided a double Divine Bond lethal there. Oh crap, it's 2 a.m. I was having so much fun. I feel like I just started playing because we were talking about Artifact all night. So, Husk 1 tile back blocked it. Right, it would have. Yeah, if I had played that Blood Tier like back and just used the Husk to just stop that Celerity guy from hitting me at all, I could have definitely done it. What are the stats and collection stats and season stats? This is a mod. So if you search for T2K5 Duelist mods and you go to here, you can get all these little helper scripts, right? And they do different things. You know, like one of the things that I use is the sandbox mode here that lets you play against yourself. And the season stats, the collection stats, the S rank ladder, all of that stuff, and the UI collection enhancements like extra cards and crafting and all of this stuff. Extra cards shows how much spirit I would get. I get 165,000 spirit if I get all my extra cards. Anyways, those are all T2K5 mods, which you can install by modifying your Duelist client. But I am going to get some sleep. Thank you guys for hanging out and sitting through the Artifact talk. I know you guys didn't come for Artifact, but I'm pretty excited about it. You won't hear any more about it, though, until the beta comes out, so it'll be all Duelist until then. But I will be streaming it when it comes out. Until I see you guys tomorrow, I will host Mr. Ghostly Tuna. You're set if there's ever an expansion. I know. I don't know if there will be though, so it's like, it's kind of bad. I'm like losing all this value. I should just start crafting stuff like a madman. Just get all the cards. The only reason I haven't bought all of the extra skins is that I want some joy in life when I win a crate, you know? And if I buy all of the extra skins, there will be 0 joy. It will be, a crate is now just spirit. So, 100% collection achievement. I don't think I can get 100% collection achievement. I don't think I'm anywhere near it. To get all the prismatics. No way. You'd chew through 165k spirit in like no time going for prismatic legendaries. I got my final general skin in a crate. Yeah? Let's see, how many do I need? I think I have all the general skins. Shop. Card skins. I think all I need are cards, not generals anymore. Pandora, though. Zendo. Ah, I'm missing Lilith still. And Elena. So I got 2 that I still don't have. But that keeps opening crates interesting, you know? Alright guys, I'm heading off, so you guys can watch Ghostly Tuna or Brit if you're gonna stream, and otherwise I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.
Hey, Silver Mist. Thank you very much for the host. How was your stream?